welcome to the beautiful field here in Evanston, Wyoming, as the Outlaws are prepared to take on the Green River Knights. It is their home opener, as the Outlaws are 1-3. Knights come into this matchup 0-2. This is the Big Country Properties pregame show. We make it happen. For all your realty needs, call 307-782-3556. We come back. We'll set the scenes for tonight's matchup. You're listening to the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at My Local Radio, as well as on 99.1, The Big Dog.
Buying or selling is a simple process if you're working with the right real estate agent. This is Bobby Dalzall, broker with Big Country Properties. We have agents serving both Lincoln and Uintah counties that can assist you with all of your real estate needs. We are the top listing and selling brokerage in the Bridger Valley and strive to be honest, hardworking, and thorough. Whether buying or selling, we make it happen. Call us today at Big Country Properties, 307-782-3556.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at Westar Printing design your business cards. Now with same day and next day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit Westar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. Westar Printing, 307-789-5202.
Trust, hard work, and experience is what you'll find at Brian's Muffler Shop in Evanston. Quality work at a great price. Brian's Muffler is the perfect fit for oil changes, stock and performance mufflers, and Anderson hitches and accessories. Call Brian's Muffler today, 789-7021.
Growing up is all about having your independence, and Y-High is here to help you gain real financial freedom with a Y-High Independence Account. With an emphasis on education, growth, and experience, the Y-High Independence Account prepares you to handle your own finances, so you're ready for what life throws your way. We're talking no parent or legal guardian required on your account, no risk of collections or negative reporting, and no overdraft fees. Find your independence with the Y-High Independence Account today.
Napa know-how isn't just for guys like this. Power tools. Every driver deserves quality parts. Practical and cool. So you can do it yourself with Napa Auto Parts or get it done for you at a Napa Auto Care Center. Which means Napa know-how is for you, karaoke car lady. And never popped a hood guy.
I can pop a hood.
You too, Mr. Park a mile away. Oh yeah. Do it yourself or have it done for you. That's Napa know-how.
Napa know-how.
Covelos, your one-stop farm and auto shop.
Fresh and flavorful ingredients are what makes the best restaurants great. At El Paso All-American and Mexican Restaurant, each entree is prepared with only the freshest and tastiest ingredients. The menu includes everything from tacos to steak, fresh fruit waffles to omelets, and mouth-watering burgers to sandwiches. Come in and enjoy a meal today at the new El Paso All-American and Mexican Restaurant inside the log cabin on Bear River Drive.
Welcome back to the Union Broadcast booth in the middle of the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as on 99.1, The Big Dog. It is time to set the scene for tonight's matchup. It is the the El Paso All-American Mexican Grill scene set on the Big Country Property pregame show. And for tonight's scene, it's a beautiful scene, as this is the first time cleats will touch the infield here at Ross Kessler Stadium. That is going to be official game time. First time the cleats touch the field. And you can't be more excited. It's the home opener. It's the first time you get to play at your home field, the field that you know like the back of your hand. It's a monumentous day each year in the season when you're able to play your first game at home, as the Outlaws will look to improve to 2-3 on the year as they take on the Green River Knights. When we come back, we'll have Get to Know Your Red Devil. You're listening to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as on 99.1, The Big Dog.
The strategic plan for Uintah County School District Number 4 states, through collaboration with the entire learning community, our mission is to instill problem-solving skills in our students that will translate to a rapidly changing global environment. We work to accomplish this by constantly improving student achievement, improving student academic and behavioral skills with a district that operates efficiently and effectively. Uintah County School District Number 4, excellence in teaching, opportunity through learning.
This presentation on mylocalradio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
You're invited to come in and visit with the team at Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley today. Our customers are our friends. If you haven't ever been in, stop in today. We'd love to get to know you. If you haven't been in for a while, stop in and let's get caught up. And if you were here yesterday, come back again soon. You always have an open invitation to visit the crew at Cash Honda Yamaha, where our customers are our friends, on US 91 between Logan and Smithfield.
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. You always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
Welcome to Get to Know Your Red Devils, presented by Ellingford Brothers. Today we have a special episode. We're going to start working more of these type of episodes into the rotation, but we are joined by newly named Evanston football head coach Steve Moore. Coach Moore, thank you so much for the time. How are you doing today?
Doing great. Thank you.
Awesome. So this is Get to Know Your Red Devils. So first I'll ask you a couple questions. Then we've got 10 random getting to know you questions where all you need to do is name 4 numbers between 1 and 10, and those will be your spotlight questions. Sound good?
Sounds great.
All right. So the first question, I guess, is talk to us a little bit about your coaching staff. We kind of talked about that a little bit already, and it's a lot of familiar names. But if you could tell us what these familiar names are going to be doing under your, regime here.
Yeah, so we have a lot of familiar names coming back. Roy Barker's going to actually go back to the offensive side of the football. He's going to be the offensive coordinator. And then Mike Fackrell's going to help him with the run part of the offense, and he's going to help with the freshman with Rob Watsabaugh. So he's coming back to help with the freshman. Did a great job the last couple of years. And then we have Chris Link, who is going to help with the offensive line. Jeremy Fessler is going to help with the defensive line. And then we got Garth Wagstaff's going to be the defensive coordinator. And Jason Mitchell is going to come back and help with linebackers and kind of head up the special teams, with all of us having a part with the special teams. So that's where we're at.
Just overall, if you could talk to us about the great things that come with this job. Of course, you've got working with the great young men here in Evanston, the fan base that's going to absolutely go rabid over this team. Just talk about how excited you are about being a part of this at this capacity.
Yeah, that's number one, is I get to work with kids. I get to be with kids. That's why I went into teaching. I like being around young adults and trying to steer them in the right direction. And as far as football kids coming back, we got great kids coming back. There's good people, and I just want to continue with them headed down the right path.
All right, so this is Get to Know Your Red Devils. So I've got 10 random kind of icebreaker fun questions, no high-pressure questions here at all. So your job is to pick 4 numbers between 1 and 10, and then that'll determine your questions. So what's that first number going to be?
We got to definitely go with number 4 to start with.
Number 4, when you were in school, what was your favorite subject?
History. Yeah, it's kind of why I went into what I went into. My dad taught social studies for over 30 years down at the middle school, and I'm just kind of a history guy. I think it's fascinating, and so history for sure.
Is there a specific time period that you like best?
World War II, just because I have family history there. Both my grandfathers fought in World War II, so that's kind of my passion, yeah.
That seems to be, as time goes on, that seems to be something that people take more of a fascination in, and it's really, really cool. So I think that's a great answer. All right, what's that next question going to be?
We'll go with number 7.
Number 7, what's your favorite vacation spot?
Well, I don't travel a whole lot, but we like to go down to Mesquite. We'll go down there during spring break quite a bit, mainly just to get in the sun. That's anywhere where it's warm. Those of you that have lived in Evanston for quite some time, about April, you want to find some sunshine. So anywhere I can find some sunshine.
I don't know if you have to live in Evanston very long to experience that with the last winter we just had.
That's a fact. Yep.
All right, so what's that third one going to be?
We'll go with number 9.
Number 9, what is your favorite movie or TV show right now?
Oh, my favorite movie, and my kids know this, is Shawshank Redemption. If it's on TV, I'm watching it. Whether it's they get up and walk out of the room when I stop it, because that's my favorite movie. Yep.
Is it one of those ones that when it comes on, there's certain quotes that you just kind of can't help but say along to?
Oh yeah, it's well ingrained. Yep.
All right, so we've got one more. What's it going to be?
We'll go with number 2.
Number 2. It's kind of a two-pronger, and it's an easy one. Don't worry. What is your favorite food, and then what is your go-to restaurant here in Evanston?
I have lots of favorite food, but probably tacos, and I like Jalisco's. It's a good place to go. I like it.
That's me, one of mine and my wife's favorite as well, so I can get on board with that. What's your go-to dish there?
The street tacos. Really enjoy the street tacos. So.
Those are delicious. That is Steve Moore, the new Evanston head football coach. Mr. Moore, thank you so much for the time. Anything else before we wrap this up?
No, just thanks for all you do. I know you put in a lot of time and a lot of travel in with what you do with my local radio, and a lot of people appreciate it, and I don't know if you get enough credit for what you do, so thank you, and go Red Devils.
We want to thank Steve Moore for being a part of Get to Know Your Red Devils today, and we want to wish him good luck as his team will take the field in the fall. I know we're all excited to see that. When we come back, we'll have your pregame coaches show brought to you by Jake Major at the Bullock Agency on the Big Country Properties pregame show. You listen to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com and on 99.1 The Big Dog.
Do you want to further your education? Are you thinking of attending college? You can start now here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach provides students with a low-cost alternative to leaving town. Western offers a variety of degrees including nursing, BAS, and our brand new cybersecurity. Also offering a variety of certificate programs that can be completed all right here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach, we are your local community college.
Light up your world with a custom-built LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. It's a proven fact that signage that lights up creates more attention. So light it up and then add text, images, and video, and your sign becomes even more powerful. Start sharing your advertising messages and information with your customers today. The team at Rocky Mountain Sign provides all types of quality signage that is custom-built and maintained. Call today for a free quote. Rocky Mountain Sign, 307-789-5202. Rocky Mountain Sign, serving customers in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho.
It's a great time to check out the digital banking options at Trona Valley Federal Credit Union and skip the trip. Members who enroll in digital banking can make deposits remotely, check bank balances, transfer money between accounts, make loan payments, and use automatic bill pay options. You can even connect Quicken or QuickBooks to your Trona Valley digital banking accounts. Learn how digital banking with Trona Valley Federal Credit Union can make your life simpler. Stop in today. Member NCUA.
When you're looking for great deals on a vehicle, you'll find them at Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston. With 2 locations to serve you, let your adventure start here. Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston, legend driven.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in the industrial construction and support services since 1982. We have the crews and equipment for hydro excavation, dirt and equipment hauling, as well as produced and potable water hauling. We also offer septic tank cleaning services, portable toilets, and roll-off dumpster rentals for facility shutdowns, on location or for your next outdoor event. Call us today to discuss how we can help with your next project. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Here with Ben Lale, the head coach of the Green River Knights. And Coach Lale, how's your season gone so far? Can you just give us a little synopsis of how it's gone?
Absolutely, man. We're super young. We're learning a little bit. I'm starting a lot of young guys. They're getting their experience. We're looking forward to get going, and we're looking forward to playing the Outlaws tonight.
So you guys are coming to Evanston with 2 games under your belt. How has the weather affected you guys' season so far? Because if you look in the mountains, you can still see snow around here.
Yeah, absolutely. Welcome to Wyoming baseball, right? It's affected us. Obviously, we haven't seen the field very, very much. We've tried taking advantage of that. We've been throwing a lot of arms just because we're not all the way ready there. So reps and swings, we're a little bit far behind than we usually are, but. Baseball's a funny game, and we're going to get our reps, and hopefully we'll be there in July, and we're ready to go.
So what is a 9-inning game? What challenge does that show a coach when you're trying to keep your arms to a limited amount of pitches?
Just depth and experience. Like I said, we're really young. I'm going to throw 4 or 5 guys tonight, and we're going to give them their experience. And that's the way we're rolling with this season. Like I said, we are super young. We're looking forward to it, and I'm going to test these young arms, and there's no better place to do it than right now. And hopefully they go and throw well, and if not, they learn from it, and we're ready to go compete the next time.
Although this is the Outlaws' first year in 1A, you guys have played them quite a bit. What do you know about this team?
They've been young in the past. Nick over there's doing a fantastic job. I love their staff. I love what they're doing. They're good. They're a bunch of dogs over there. They know how to play the game right, and they're really well coached. And that talent's there. They came down, like you said, from the AA level where they were able to go up there and compete and make a little bit of a run last year, win some games, and we're looking forward to having them down at the single A. It's for us, selfish reasons, it's another quick trip that's not far, and we're looking forward to having them. Like I said, Nick's doing a great job over there, and he's a good guy, and he's got them kids in the right direction.
Oh, you got to take all the quick trips in Wyoming that you can. So what do the Knights have to do to be successful tonight?
We got to hit the baseball, man. Like I said, it's early. We haven't been out very much. We haven't seen the live arms. And every coach in single A and Wyoming in general, they're going to say the same thing. You got to throw strikes. You got to hit the baseball. You got to make the plays. Baseball's like that all around the world. And who hits the most, who makes the least amount of errors, they're going to win a ball game. They're going to put themselves in a situation to be successful throughout the year.
Awesome, Coach. Appreciate your time. Awesome. Now back to the broadcast booth.
Thanks.
We want to thank Coach Benjamin Lale for being a part of today's Jake Major pregame show with the Bullock Agency. When we come back, we'll have head coach of the Evanston Outlaws, Nick Small. You're listening to the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com as well as on 99.1 The Big Dog.
When you drive on the best tires that are rotated, balanced, and inflated properly, you can save money 2 ways. The best tires can reduce wear and tear on your vehicle. That saves you money in the long run. The best tires can also improve your overall miles per gallon. That helps you save every time to fill up at the pump. At Freeway Tire in Evanston, we offer the best tires with the best service for every vehicle. Make sure you're running on the best tires you can. Visit Freeway Tire today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
At Uintah County School District number 6, each student is important. Each student has different interests. Each student has unique talents and areas for growth and development. We love and appreciate each student, and we work hard to make sure we are meeting the needs of each student so that when we all come together, we create a powerful school district filled with individual students headed for success. Uintah County School District number 6 in Lyman. It's a great day to be an Eagle.
With 25 years of successful industry experience, Mountain West Business Solutions looks forward to providing all of our customers with exceptional service, industry-leading technology, and a one-of-a-kind buying experience. Having your office equipped with the right technology makes all the difference in the world. With a lower cost per print, we will supply you with the right technology for the best price. Great people, great products, and great service. Mountain West Business Solutions, 133 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
A beautiful smile increases your confidence. At Black's Fork Dental in Mountain View, our mission is to inspire lasting smiles. We offer teenage and adult patients clear aligners to straighten smiles, in some cases eliminating the need for metal braces. Clear aligners are worn daily to help move your teeth until your perfect smile is achieved. Call us for a free consultation to see if you're a candidate for clear aligners by ClearCorrect. Black's Fork Dental, inspiring lasting smiles.
Whether you're working with a realtor or you're selling your home by owner, the title company you choose really matters. They handle all the research to make sure there aren't any bad surprises like hidden liens, unpaid taxes, forgery, easement restrictions, or access issues. At First American Title, the staff has a combined 140 years of experience and a 98% excellent customer service rating. Make the right choice. Choose to close with First American Title. 1048 Main Street, Evanston.
Here with Outlaws manager Nick Small. Coach Small, it's been over a week since you guys played. You guys opened up the season on a 1-3 road trip to Lovell and Powell. Talk to me about what you guys have been working on in the last week or so.
You know, we finally got outside and was able to get a bunch of reps on the field and a lot of BP practice. So we got a lot of individual reps this last week and a half.
Coach, talk to me a little bit about just kind of looking back at the last 4 games. What kind of impressed you the most about what your team was able to accomplish?
And I thought our pitching came out and we threw. We didn't have very many walks. I thought the pitchers commanded the mound pretty well for us, and overall, I was very pleased with our pitching.
Last year, you guys played Green River. There was just kind of some friendly games this year. Since you guys are now all part of the Single A Southwest, this is a preview of some conference games. What do you guys know about the 2023 version of the Knights?
They're going to come in well coached. Ben does a good job with those kids, and they never quit. They're going to keep fighting no matter what the score is, and they're a bunch of never say die type of kids. So we got to keep pressure on them.
Coach, what do you think is going to be the key for you guys tonight?
Defense and good contacts at the plate.
Coach, when you look at the bats that you guys had in the first road trip of the season, of course, Gavin Oliver stands out. Ryder Wilson had a great game 1, and Braxton Bauer was also solid all weekend long. What were they doing that you would prescribe to the rest of the team?
I'll go up there and be ready to hit the ball. Don't wait to get down in the count. Attack early in the count and have a good approach with 2 strikes on you.
That's Coach Nick Small, manager of the Evanston Outlaws. They're in action tonight at home for the home opener against Green River. Coach, thank you so much for the time. Anything else before we wrap it up?
Nope. Thank you, guys, and go Outlaws.
A big thank you to head coach of the Evanston Outlaws, Nick Small, for joining us on the Jake Major with the Bullock Agency pregame show as part of the Big Country Properties pregame show. That's the Jake Major Coaches Show. We come back, we'll have your pregame slice Listen to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation. We'll have your keys to the game. Listen to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com and on 99.1, The Big Dog.
Hey there, I'm Jake Major, your local Medicare and insurance benefits advisor for the Bullock Agency of Wyoming. With over 25 years of experience protecting families in rural America, we understand the importance of having affordable insurance coverage. Whether you're searching for extra coverage or looking to understand and switch your Medicare options, I can help you find a range of top-rated insurance companies and tailor-made packages based on your needs. Call me, Jake Major, today at 307-209-4685 and let's discuss your insurance options. We're the Bullock Agency of Wyoming when benefits matter.
Red Devil pride runs deep with the team at Callis Automotive. Today's students are tomorrow's leaders. You'll always find quality products at fair prices at Callis Automotive. We're proud to serve our customers, our community, and our Evanston Red Devils. Stop in today. Callis Automotive, your local Napa dealer.
Get a degree or certification. Earn your high school GED. Get job skills. Become CPR certified. Or use our free 3D printers and tools. These are just a few of the opportunities available at Uinta BOCES number 1. Call 307-789-5742 to learn more.
Water testing, community enhancement grants, seedling trees and wildflowers, classroom lessons and specialty workshops, composting and conservation of water and soil. The Uinta County Conservation District is here to serve Uinta County residents. Visit our website today, uintacountycd.com.
Sizzling bacon, delicious fried eggs, and beautiful fluffy blueberry pancakes. At the Down Home Eatery, everything is made fresh and delicious. With a newly remodeled and beautiful atmosphere, the Down Home Eatery will become your new favorite place to eat. Dine in or carry out. Call 679-2002.
Get back to feeling your best with Evanston Regional Hospital Physical Therapy. If you find yourself struggling with pain or limited mobility in your everyday life, your recovery starts here. With a personalized treatment plan just for you, our experienced physical therapists will help you every step of the way to reach your goals and get back to doing what you love. Call us today to schedule an appointment. Evanston Regional Hospital, helping you get your life back.
Welcome back to the Union Broadcast Booth in the middle of a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for your keys to the game, and for that, I want to bring in Rob Liefson, my color commentator for the evening. Rob, what do you have?
Well, obviously it's early in the season, so you're looking for fundamentals, and I think the offense has been running pretty smoothly, but we need to do some fundamentals on the defense. Got to play a clean game. Put the ball in play is good, but need to make some clean outs.
Well, they're doing in-house announcements over the PA system here at Ross Kesterson Field. And, you know, this is the first time these kids are going to be announced on their home field. It's got to be an exciting time.
Yeah, being at home has got to be a whole different feeling of being out on the road, and nothing like home cooking.
Yeah, especially considering the 4 games that the Outlaws have played so far this year have been all the way in the close strips of Lovell and Powell. It's nice to be able to play on your home field. You get the last at-bat. The Outlaws have been walked off twice already this year. So, I mean, can't get walked off at home. So, if it comes down to the last at-bat, I have a good feeling about the Outlaws. They've been in some really close games. They've played some really good teams. And the Powell Pioneers, a little behind-the-scenes thing, we were looking at the coaches poll that hasn't been released yet, but it's looking like Powell's going to finish either second or third in 1A. So that was a very good team the Outlaws played. So there's no reason to hang your head. You took them to 9 innings the first game. And the second game, after a walk-off loss on an error, it's kind of hard to bounce back sometimes. But they also had to face the 1A defending pitcher of the year. So when we come back, we'll have more from the broadcast booth as well as your team intro. You listen to the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as on 99.1, The Big Dog.
I don't know about you, but every time I go to the grocery store, I'm filled with anxiety. Do I have enough money? Meat prices have doubled. How can I ever work on food storage when I can hardly afford food for this week? Wyoming Wild Meats in Lyman is the solution. Weekly specials are posted on Facebook. Beef, pork, chicken for one meal or a mixed order to fill the freezer. You will find quality Gosner cheese and milk products and delicious bread. Because overhead is low, the savings are passed to every customer. Wyoming Wild Meats, offering fresh domestic meats.
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. Whether you're looking for strong, high-quality cement for construction, sand and gravel for road base, a cement trough or critter ladder for your livestock, or steel fabrication including custom towing packages, bumpers, and other vehicle accessories, you always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
They say the three most important things in life for many people are their faith, their family, and their high school sports. And not necessarily in that order. Advertise where you'll get noticed. Call My Local Radio and become a sports advertiser today.
Risk takers, adventure seekers, optimists, authentic people with the fire in their belly and greatness in their hearts. You'll find them here, in a place where the spirit of the cowboy lives and thrives.
I am a cowboy.
I am a cowboy. Soy vaquera. The world needs more cowboys.
My name is Breckenridge. I am a sophomore and I play pitcher and third.
I'm Braxton Bauer. I'm a senior. I play first base and pitcher.
I'm Gavin Oliver. I'm a junior. I pitch and play infield.
My name's Ryder Wilson. I'm a junior and I play outfield and pitcher.
I'm Jaden Winley. I'm a freshman and I play outfield and infield.
Walker Wilson, a senior, center field and pitcher.
I'm Jackson Osborne. I'm a sophomore and I play catcher and pitcher.
I'm Damian Common. I'm a sophomore and I play outfield and pitcher.
I'm Ryan Hoover. I'm a junior and I play infield and pitcher.
My name is Red Anderson. I'm a sophomore and I play infield and pitcher.
I'm Brody Clifton. I'm fifth class and I play outfield.
I'm Tyson Bateman. I'm a freshman and I play outfield.
Welcome back inside the Union broadcast booth in the middle of a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com. As we are just moments away from first pitch, will be Breckenridge on the hill as he will get his second start of the season.
Last time out, he went two and two innings, gave up 5 runs, did pick up 5 strikeouts.
Yeah, a lot of those runs were not on Breckenridge. I thought he pitched the ball pretty well. Just a couple of errors behind him is what really makes that scoreline look uglier than what it really was, as I thought he pitched pretty well.
Couldn't ask for a lovelier night. This is about perfect weather after what we've been going through this winter.
Yeah, I apologize. I'm filling out the book real quick. As we look like we're about ready to get baseball, we're going to go over your starting lineups for the Green River Knights. Batting first, playing catcher Ben Lale. Playing shortstop, batting second, Dalen Bushelman. Batting third, Lander Welch. Fourth, Skylar Lee. Fifth, Jace Paoli. Sixth, Zane Kovic. Seventh, Dawson Peterson. Eighth, Q Libet. And batting ninth, Brecken Lale. And for your Outlaws defensive alignment, we will go to Rob Liefson.
Well, you've got Rich on the mound, Osborne as the catcher, Bauer at first, Gulliver at second, Wilson at third, Wilson at short, Hoover at third, Common in left, Wilson in center, and Clifton in right field.
And that is your defensive alignment for your Evanston Outlaws as we work to the live cam. As we adjust the live cam to be exactly what we want it to be. And behind the plate today, we have Chad Thompson and the field umpire, Jagger Mitchell. As Breckenridge will face Ben Lale to start the game. Rich pitches predominantly from the stretch into the motion. First pitch of the at-bat misses high. 1-0. Rich gets the sign. Comes set. The 1-0 on the outer edge for a strike. Rob, what's going to be important for Rich on the mound to get started here in this first inning?
Well, hopefully he feels more comfortable at home than he did on the road, because I'm a little concerned about the number of walks he gave up in his first start.
Pitch is low, 2-1. And that's something I think as the season goes along, that might have been first outing nerves, where I think Breckenridge will be able to reel it in a little bit.
I get worried about pitch count.
Rich comes set to 2-1, fouled straight back. We are tied at 2-2 in the count. We are in the top of the first inning. The Outlaws are the home team. First batter of the game, Ben Lale, sitting pretty in a 2-2 count as Rich steps on the rubber, looks in, gets the sign, comes set. The 2-2 is high. Lale looks like he thought about that one, Rob.
He did.
You can see the hands moving towards the ball, but he holds off, and he loads the count 3-2 as Rich comes set. 3-2 count. On the way, just misses off the outer third. First base runner of the game goes to the Knights as they draw a leadoff walk to start the contest. Up to bat, the shortstop, Bushelman. He's got a runner on first, nobody out. Rich comes set, checks the runner. First pitch of the at-bat on the way is an outside strike. 0-1. Pitch is about chest high on the outer third, where about everything Bushelman could have done is maybe pop down one up. That's where you want to see Breckenridge live as he comes set. The 0-1 misses high. 1-1. Rich working at a pretty frenetic pace. Comes set. Short lead over at first for Lale. The 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2. Rob, we talked about the 5 walks for Breckenridge in his last outing, but he also had 5 punch-outs as well.
That's true.
Rich comes set. The 1-2 pitch. Curveball just off the outside corner. I think if Osborne holds on to that one.
That was a pretty pitch.
I think he's able to frame that a little bit. Hold a little bit longer for the home plate umpire to give her a look, as that is Chad Thompson behind the plate. Makes the count 2-2 as Rich comes set. Pitch on the way. That one's outside. 3-2. Count runs full. We'll see if Lale will be on the move. As Bauer's holding him on. Rich peers over. Gets the sign. Comes set. Payoff pitch. Swung on and followed back. Will reset and do it again. That time Lale did not run.
He kind of faked there at the beginning and then came back, so.
Something to be mindful of if you're Osborne. Possibly turn 2 on a strike him out, throw him out if Lale gets off the base too far as Rich comes set. Full count pitch again. Swung on and missed as Breckenridge picks up his first K of the ball game. 1 out here in the inning, runner on first as Rich bounces back to strike out Bushelman. To the plate is Welch, batting third. Rich comes set. First pitch of the at-bat is swung on and missed as Rich threw the ball above the zone. Got a little help there from Welch. Got to put that in your memory bank. As Rich comes set. The 0-1 is a ball just off the outside part of the plate. 1-1. Welch steps back in. Rich comes set. 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2. Rich ahead in the count. Peers over. Gets the sign. Comes set. The 1-2 pitch. Just off the outer black. 2-2. You have to be encouraged by these misses early, Rob. I mean, he's missing on the outside part of the plate. It's hard to get hurt there. Rich comes set. 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball off of Osborne. Runner's going to advance to second base on the wild pitch as Osborne had that ball bounce off of him, bounce up and hit the batter, Welch, as it falls to the ground. That'll lead the count to 3-2 with a runner on second. 1 out here in the first inning. Rich comes set. Checks the runner at second. The 3-2 pitch. Swung on, driven down the right field line, but foul.
Could be foul, yep.
So we got to peek our heads out the window, Rob. I mean, a little behind the scenes. Both of us jumped up to put our heads out the window there. Rich checks the sign. Comes set. Payoff pitch is high. Welch lays off the fastball high that he swung at on the first pitch of the at-bat, and that's the second walk of the contest for the Knights and Rich as well. That'll bring up Skylar Lee as Lander Welch walks. Runners on first and second, 1 out here in the top of the first inning. The first pitch of the at-bat is a strike on the outside corner, 0-1.
Nicely placed pitch on that one.
Rich comes set, holds at the waist, checks the runner at second. The 0-1 pitch. Swung and a miss. Got him with a fastball there, 0-2. Rob, up 0-2. What is the pitcher's objective here?
Try to get the batter to chase something. Out of the zone, usually.
Rich comes set. The 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball down and away. What do you think of that 0-2 pitch?
That was a great 0-2 pitch. I'm surprised Lee didn't chase that.
I would agree with you there. There's nothing more that can drive a manager crazy than giving up a hit 0-2. Rich is ahead, 1-2. Throws a fastball just off the outside corner of the plate, 2-2.
I'd like to know where that was at.
Lee steps back into the box. Breckenridge comes set, checks the runner at second. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him with a fastball. Rich strikes out his second batter of the inning. That leaves it up to Jace Pauly as he comes up with a runner on first and second with 2 outs. Rich working quickly. The first pitch of the at-bat is high. 1-0. Breckenridge comes set, holds at the waist. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. There's a fastball on the outer third, 1-1. What have you liked so far about Breckenridge's start, Rob?
Well, I like the mix of pitches. He's getting the ball, a lot of movement around the plate, so it's not just down the pipe.
Rich comes set, the 1-1. Swing and a tap back.
There's a good example of that. I've just been impressed with the array of pitches that he's been able to put across.
That almost looked like a changeup. Didn't look like it had the break that would be coming towards us. That'd be a breaking ball. It almost looked like that was tailing back in on him a little slower than his fastball. Looks like Breckenridge has got a good 3-pitch mix working. He's ahead 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. It's high. 2-2 as Lale gets a really aggressive secondary there with 2 strikes. He's 2 strikes, 2 outs. He's got a lot of room to work with his secondary. Taught to go on the swing. As Rich comes set, the 2-2 pitch. Misses just high again. 3-2, and the runners will be released with 2 outs.
Yeah, and that's not what you want because they're going to be on the move.
As Jace Paoli steps back in, Rich comes set, holds at the belt. Payoff pitch. Strike 3 called as he catches him looking, and Breckenridge strikes out the side around 2 walks. You're listening to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com as well as on 99.1 The Big Dog. We come back, Gavin Oliver, Walker Wilson, Jackson Osborne.
Buying or selling is a simple process if you're working with the right real estate agent. This is Bobby Dalzall, broker with Big Country Properties. We have agents serving both Lincoln and Uintah counties that can assist you with all of your real estate needs. We are the top listing and selling brokerage in the Bridger Valley and strive to be honest, hardworking, and thorough. Whether buying or selling, we make it happen. Call us today at Big Country Properties, 307-782-3556.
At Uintah County School District Number 1, we have a long tradition of student excellence and success. Our vision is to provide the highest quality education for all students. We do this by providing relevant and challenging instruction. We set high expectations for our students and focus on experiences that build positive relationships, promote collaboration, and encourage maximum student effort. Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Welcome back to the Union Broadcast Booth in the middle of a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com. Taking the bump for the Green River Knights is Bracken Lale. He'll be throwing to Ben Lale we'll start with the Green River defensive alignment. It's Bracken Lale on the mound, Lale behind the plate. From left to right, it's Kovac, Busheman, Peterson, and Lee at first. In the outfield from left to right, it's Welch, Libet, and Paoli to start. And for your starting lineup for the Evanston Outlaws, we turn it over to Rob Liefson.
Gavin Oliver is batting first. Walker Wilson second. Jackson Osborne third. Braxton Bauer fourth. In the fifth spot. And Ryan Hoover sixth. Breckenridge seventh. Ryder Wilson, Damian Comer, and Brody Clifton batting ninth.
Yeah, that's on me. I've got terrible handwriting. That's Damian Common that's out in left field tonight for the Outlaws. I mean, I can see how that looks like an R, though. That's really bad handwriting. As Lale warms up, looks like it's going to fire his last warm-up pitch to the other Lale. As the Outlaws will look to get on the board first, Gavin Oliver leads off. And, of course, Gavin Oliver a threat to go deep as he hit a home run in the second game of the season at Lovell.
He's got 2 on the season, doesn't he? From my stats?
Possibly. I just remember the one. He'll step to the plate wearing some United States flag arm sleeves. Stepping into the box, start the bottom of the first inning. Bracken Lale gets the sign into the windup. First pitch of the at-bat is a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Yeah, that's a pretty good take on the first pitch. Don't want to swing at a perfectly dotted fastball as here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball has him out in front, 0-2.
Chase that one.
But as a leadoff hitter, that's kind of your job, to try to get the pitcher to throw as many pitches as possible and to see all of the pitches. And he's seeing a fastball and a curveball right now. So Gavin Oliver's seen most of the repertoire. The 0-2, swing and a fly ball into left field. That's back over the head of the left fielder. One hops off the fence. Gavin Oliver hits second, rounds it. He's going to head right back to second base as he clobbers a leadoff double here to start the bottom of the first inning. If you're on the mound and you see a player that far out in front of your curveball, Rob, it begs the question of why you'd want to throw him a fastball there.
He got all of that one for sure.
It'll bring up Walker Wilson with 1 on, no outs. First pitch of the at-bat is a breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. Looks like Lale, he's throwing 4 pitches. 2 of them have been breaking balls. Looks like he appreciates, or at least likes to throw that breaking ball early in the count, pitching backwards. Lale comes set. The 0-1. Swing and pop up on the right side of the infield. Caught by the first baseman, Peterson, for the first out. That'll bring up Jackson Osborne. Gavin Oliver standing on second. You do like the approach there from Walker Wilson. He did try to hit the ball to right field to move the runner over, Rob.
I agree. I'm curious to see. I haven't watched a lot of baseball on this level to see if they play the small ball, try to move them over, or whether they just hit away.
Lale comes set. First pitch of the at-bat to Osborne. There's a ball outside, 1-0. Gavin Oliver stands on second after a leadoff double. Brecken Lale on the mound. Oliver, decent-sized lead at second, Lale's stretch. He's going to throw across his body as he comes set. Throws the 1-0, is a curveball, down and away, 2-0. Starting to sense a little bit of a pattern here from Lale. First pitch, fastball. Second pitch, curveball so far through the first 3 batters as Osborne steps back in. He's ahead, 2-0. Lale comes set, 2-0 pitch. It's fastball high, 3-0.
Oliver's getting a good lead out there on second. If the ball's juggled a little bit by the catcher, he's gone to third.
It's Osborne. Ahead in the count, 3-0. It's got to be perfect for him. Lale brings his left foot across his body when he comes set. Kicks the leg. 3-0 pitch is high. Jackson Osborne draws a walk. As the Outlaws have runners on first and second here with 1 out in the bottom of the first inning. That'll bring up Braxton Bauer, the cleanup hitter.
Going to have a little chat on the mound from the coach, looks like.
I do like this chat because, it slows the game down a little bit for a pitcher who got ambushed in the first at-bat. It may have been on an 0-2 pitch, but that ball was clobbered to the left field. It one-hopped the fence. And Braxton Bauer stepping into the box, he has the ability to do the same thing. As he's got some power. He's a strong kid.
That's why you got him batting cleanup.
But for Lale, what do you want to see from Braxton Bauer here? It's 4 straight balls. What is he looking for when he steps to the plate?
Well, I wouldn't be going very center of the plate on the first couple pitches because if he does, he's going to see that thing over his head.
Bauer steps in. Lale, the righty, comes set, brings that left foot across his body. Into the motion. First pitch of the at-bat is a breaking ball that Braxton Bauer just missed. He fouls that one back, 0-1. Interesting that he goes back to the curveball.
Yep.
Why do you think he went to the curveball there after throwing 4 straight?
Well, like I said, I don't think he wanted to give him a fastball at all to begin with.
The 0-1 to Bauer, swung on and grounded to third base. Kovic picks it up, fires it across the infield for the out as Bauer does his job, moves the runner over to third, and that's going to leave it up for Ryan Hoover. As Oliver, good base running there. You're typically taught not to go on a ball that is in front of you, but Oliver went because the ball was kind of a slow roller. That was a pretty good play by Kovic there.
Yeah, I was surprised he didn't even look towards second. He went straight to first. And there was no way he was catching him on third.
First pitch to Hoover, swung on and missed. As Hoover gave it a rip.
Outfield's looking pretty shallow for my opinion, but.
Into the windup, the 0-1 to Hoover. Swing and a foul.
It is
back.
gone. Yep. So you're up 0-2 here. Aaron, what are you going to do?
If you're Ryan Hoover, you're going to battle as hard as you can. See as many pitches as possible. If you're Lale, you can't give him anything too pretty. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled back. Lale did his job. Hoover does his job.
Yep.
That's some good baseball right there, Rob.
Stays alive.
Maybe that's something that the manager or the pitching coach for the Knights talked about because Gavin Oliver, his double was on an 0-2 pitch that may have been a little too pretty for 0-2. As it's 0-2 again as Lale into the motion. The 0-2 swing and
nice
a drive
hit.
ball into the right center field gap over the head of the right fielder. Oliver will score. Osborne will score. Hoover, he's going to touch second, head to third. Ball skips by the cutoff man as Ryan Hoover steps on third base with a 2-out, 2 RBI triple. That has got to be a huge sigh of relief for Ryan Hoover, who was a little unlucky in the last weekend. He steps to the plate and he rips an RBI double up the right field gap.
That was a pretty hit. And with 2 outs, everybody was on the move in a hurry.
It's great base running there as well by Osborne. Now, no offense to Jackson. He's not exactly the fleetest of foot, but he's able to score from first base. That brings up Breckenridge. He's first pitch swinging high chopper to third. Kovic catches it on a hop, fires it across the infield to first, and he is out as the Outlaws score 2 here in the bottom of the first inning. You listen to the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com. When we come back, we'll have the second inning for you.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
Do something good for yourself. Give your home a new look. At Kazin's Furniture in Evanston, their friendly staff will help you make your home a peaceful and beautiful place to be. Comfortable furniture, appliances, artwork, lighting, and accessories work together to create an enjoyable and inviting atmosphere in your home. Make your living and sleeping space a wonderful place to be. With brands like Serta, Ashley, GE, and more, visit Kazin's Furniture at 941 Front Street in Evanston.
Welcome back to the Union Broadcast Booth. It's time for the Kazin's Ace Fan Cam. The legacy continues as we try to catch the fans down below us. A lot of the fans here at Ross Kesterson Stadium, excuse me if I'm saying that wrong, they tend to be up behind the Outlaws dugouts. A nice place to watch a ball game, as it's a very beautiful field with the mountains in the backdrop. Any of you that know me, I'm sure, Rob, you're sick of hearing it from, fall and winter, but I love the mountains. They're so beautiful.
Yeah, I'm just impressed with the condition of the field because it hasn't been too many days since the snow's been off.
Yeah, I was going to say, they've done a fantastic job. The field looks beautiful. The setting is beautiful. I mean, the Outlaws have played some good baseball to start, and it's just been a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. Is this a scheduled 9-inning ball game as we go to the live cam here in the top of the second?
And you get a lot of fans that sit up on that hill. They can see over, don't have to deal with the chain link fence to try to see through the little holes.
As Breckenridge heads back to his second inning on the mound.
Threw 28 pitches in that first inning, half of which were strikes. Gave up 2 walks, but he also got 3 Ks.
It's kind of how Breckenridge has pitched so far this year. He's had a few walks. If he can dial it in as the season goes along, he punches out a lot of batters. He's going to be a lot of fun to watch as he comes set. First pitch of the inning on the way to Zane Kovic is a ball, 1-0. Kovic has a couple of putouts over at third. The 1-0 is a strike, 1-1. What do you want to see from Rich here in the second inning after he kind of settles in?
Well, even in the majors, you see that first inning always seems to be a little bit of a struggle to get a pitcher kind of in a groove. I'd like to see him cut the walks down. 28 pitches in the first inning is kind of a high number. Try to see if we can get ahead a little bit in the count. That's a pretty pitch. Oh!
Pitch before it was swung on and missed, 1-2. That pitch misses just outside, 2-2. As Rich is going to throw 5 pitches to this batter here as Kovic steps back in. Rich, 2-2 pitch, swung on and missed. Got him on strikes. That is the 4th punch out in the contest already for Breckenridge.
Came back with a little bit of a heat.
That'll bring up Dawson Peterson, the second baseman. As you may have been able to hear it on the crowd mic, but one of his teammates told Breckenridge to step off as they're repositioning themselves. As Rich comes set, first pitch to Peterson, breaking ball on the outer third, strike 1.
Again, I'm impressed with the array of pitches that he's thrown across the plate.
He hasn't been afraid to throw that off-speed stuff. As he comes set, Rich, the 0-1 pitch, ball high, 1-1. As Peterson's at the plate, on deck is Libet in the hole, Brecken Lale, the pitcher. As Rich comes set, the 1-1 pitch. Swinging and a grounder out to second base. Gavin Oliver gobbles that up, fires it to first. That is the second out of the inning. Nicely done by the Outlaw infield.
We talked about it the other day, Aaron. In this level of baseball, you put the ball in play, good things happen. But there's some clean fielding that we were looking for from the Outlaws.
That'll bring up Liebit with nobody on, 2 outs here in the top of the second inning. First pitch from Rich is high, ball 1. Man, those 4 games on the road for the Outlaws, they've got me all screwed up saying top when the Outlaws are hitting and bottom when they're in the field as Rich comes set. Curveball has him ducking out of the way, but does not break back into the zone, 2-0. Rich takes his time getting back on the mound, takes a deep breath. He's behind in the count, 2-0. Rich comes set, the pitch. Just misses a little low, 3-0.
He wanted that one.
Rich is going to have to battle back one at a time here as Liebit is ahead 3-0. You got to pie plate one if you're the hitter. If you're the pitcher, you just got to find one at a time. And Rich gets a good start to that one as he fires a fastball down the middle of the plate, 3-1. As Rich comes set, holds at the belt, 3-1 pitch. There's a fastball in the outer third. That's a great pitch from Breckenridge, 3-2. Where do you think he's going full count, Rob?
I think we're going heat.
Rich comes set, full count pitch. It's a fastball in the outer third. He strikes him out looking, and don't look now. Breckenridge has 5 Ks already here in the contest. You're listening to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com. We come back, we'll have the bottom of the second for you. Due up for the Outlaws, Ryder Wilson, Damian Common, Brody Clifton.
Wyoming is unique. When it comes to high school sports, we might travel 6 hours to a game, but when we get there, we know the other team, their parents, and the coaches. Wyoming is like one small town with really long streets. When you get to Evanston, always stay with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. With clean, comfortable rooms, a restaurant serving healthy, delicious food, and breakfast is always included. If you're bringing the team or following the team, stay with us every time you're in Evanston. Best Western Dunmar Inn, Evanston.
Now you've got a safe and secure place to store your boat, RV, ATVs, and other vehicles right in town. T-Bar Body Shop offers storage for just $35 per month. Long and short-term storage options are available. Of course, T-Bar Body Shop also offers custom bodywork when you have an accident. We work with your insurance directly and get the job done right. T-Bar Body Shop offers a wide range of services. Stop in today and see all the ways T-Bar can serve you. 515 County Road, Evanston. Let T-Bar fix your car.
Welcome back to the Union Broadcast booth in the middle of a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com. The scoreboard's backwards on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard as the Outlaws ahead 2-0 on that Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard as we start the bottom of the second inning. Breckenlale back to the mound, and he had a pretty interesting first inning, Rob.
He did. He only threw 17 pitches, and 13 of those for strikes, so didn't stray from the zone very often.
Ryder Wilson to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat is high, ball 1.
Got a .333 average so far, but that's not a lot of plate appearances, so you can change that average in a hurry.
Second pitch of the at-bat to Wilson is a curveball that stays high, 2-0. But Ryder Wilson, in his defense, his average is pretty good, but he probably deserves more as he ripped the ball all over the ballpark the first 2 double headers. 2-0 pitch, swinging a ground ball to the shortstop. Bushelman boots it. Throw to first is not in time as Ryder Wilson will reach on the air. Good hustle there from Ryder to beat it out.
And there we go. You put the ball in play, good things happen.
This will bring up Damian Common, the left fielder.
He's got a .300 average.
Common looks over to manager Nick Small, going over some signs as he got the speedy Ryder Wilson on first base. Lale comes set.
Runner goes.
The 0 pitch as it's going to be eaten behind the plate by Ben Lale as Ryder Wilson has second base.
Kind of had a little trouble getting that out of his glove. Didn't even make the throw.
So that pitch missed. That's a ball, 1-0. Lale comes set, holds at the waist. The 1-0 pitch. Common squares the bunt, and there's your answer, Rob.
Yep, a little small ball, but a little high on that one.
So how do you want to approach the bunt as a hitter?
Well, in this case, my experience would be I'm going to first, batting it to the right.
It's Common. Steps back into the box. Lale comes set. The 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. That's a great stop behind the plate by Ben Lale. Once again, we have Bracken Lale on the mound, Ben Lale behind the plate. So you think we're saying a lot of Lales. You're never going to believe this, but the manager, his last name is Lale as well.
Got to be some sort of connection there.
As the Lale on the mound comes set. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and popped up to the right side of the infield. Second baseman Peterson calls off the rest of his infield, makes the catch, 1 out. But once again, you like that approach. Runner on second base, trying to go to the right field. Unfortunately, just missed.
So is this Brody Clifton's first appearance at the plate this year?
I do believe so. As Clifton comes to the plate. I don't remember him getting any at-bats over the weekend, and if he has, we apologize. But Clifton steps into the box. Runner on second. First pitch of the at-bat is a ball high, 1-0. As Clifton checks with manager Nick Small, gets the signs, steps back into the box. He wiggles the bat over his right shoulder. Lale comes set, holds at the waist. Turns, spins back to throw, but there was nobody there.
Got a pretty big gap between left and center. I don't know how much. Obviously, if this is his first bat, there's not a lot of research on hitting style or location.
Not a lot of data with no at-bats. Nope. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Actually, it's a foul tip at the plate. Ball got away from the catcher, but home plate umpire Chad Thompson very adamant with the foul tip call. 1-1. Actually, fun fact about home plate umpire Chad Thompson. I know people are probably sick of this, but he's from Michigan as well. Us Michiganders got to stick together, Rob. Lale comes set. The 1-1 pitch is actually going to be a pickoff throw to second. Wilson back in time. As looks like the Knights tried to run a little bit of a daylight play there. Second disengagement, but this is not the MLB, so he's allowed to disengage again. Of course, that's a new rule in Major League Baseball. Try to speed up the pace of play. As Lale comes set, holds at the waist. The 1-0 pitch, or excuse me, the 1-1. Swung on and popped up on the infield. Bushelman's calling for it, and he's going to make the catch one step onto the dirt in the infield. 2 outs. But that'll leave it up to Gavin Oliver, who doubled his first time up.
Back to the start of the lineup. Oliver's got above 500 average and 1,000 OBS or OBP, sorry.
I was going to say those both went up, as well as the slugging percentage, which is his slugging percentage is ridiculous as well. I think that was what was 1,000 as Lale comes set. First pitch breaking ball is a strike, 0-1. Runner on second base, 2 outs. Here in the bottom of the first inning, the Outlaws lead 2-0 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. I'm Aaron Poling. That's Rob Liefson joining me in the booth as Lale comes set. The 0-1 pitch. It's another breaking ball, top of the zone, 0-2.
That one came right back in the zone.
We talked about in Oliver's last at-bat that he
was down 0-2.
Yeah, and then he got a fastball, and that's what he roped. Let's see what Lale decides to do here. Not often does a pitcher triple up on his pitches. As Lale comes set, the 0-2 pitch. He does, and Oliver lays off of it. 1-2. Gavin Oliver has seen 4 curveballs in his 2 at-bats, or excuse me, 2 plate appearances so far as he steps back in. So I got to imagine he's going to see the shape of the, or spin of the curveball after seeing it 4 times as Lale comes set. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a fly ball over the center fielder's head. That is going to drop as Gavin Oliver 2 hops the wall again As Oliver hits second, he's digging for third, and that is going to be the second 2-out RBI triple of the game for the Evanston Outlaws. As he's going to make his way all the way to third base, the runner on first, which was Ryder Wilson, he's going to score easily, and that gives the Outlaws a 3-0 lead on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard.
Well, there was a big gap between left and center, but he hit the little gap between center and right perfectly.
That'll bring up Walker Wilson with a runner on third, 2 outs, 1 home in the inning. Lale into the windup. First pitch of the at-bat is low, ball 1.
Outlaws got to be loving the home field advantage on this one.
Lale into the motion. The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a ground ball. Back to the pitcher. Lale fields it, throws it to first, and the Outlaws score 1 in the inning, leave a runner on third, but they go up 3-0 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. You listen to the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com. Coming up next for the Knights, Lale, and then it's Lale Bushelman for the Knights when we come back.
When you have an appointment with the dentist, it's reassuring to know that you're going to be seen by experienced, well-trained professionals. At Bear River Dental in Evanston, Dr. Lester, Dr. Owens, and Dr. Welch check every box. Plus, they're really nice people. Their passion to provide excellent dental care is reflected in everything from state-of-the-art equipment to professional, hard-working staff. Choose the professionals at Bear River Dental, serving patients of all ages. Call today to schedule an appointment.
Dad, I heard that human eyes can distinguish between 1 to 10 million different colors. Is that true?
That is true. The human eye is amazing. We use our eyes not only to work and learn, but also to simply enjoy the beauty that surrounds us. At Uinta Eye and Vision, we care about each individual's eye health needs. Whether a person is looking for computer glasses, polarized sunglasses to assist in outdoor hobbies, contact lenses, or has general eye health needs, we are here to listen to our patients' thoughts and concerns to help them enjoy their amazing eyes.
Call today to schedule an appointment. 789-3937.
Welcome back to the Union Broadcast Booth in the middle of a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com. As it is the Uinta Eye and Vision third inning, that is, as our vision is to improve yours at Uinta Eye and Vision. Coming up for the Knights is the bottom of the order. They flip it back to the top as it's going to be Bracken Lale, Ben Lale, and then Dallin Bushelman. As Lale and Bushelman, or Lale's got no official plate or at bats as he walked, and Bushelman struck out his first at bat. Rob, what have been your impressions of Breckenridge so far?
I mean, like we said, he got a little nerves there that first inning, but he left them on base. Our concern was the base on balls and the high pitch count, but last inning he cut that in half, only 14 pitches in the second inning, and he's got 5 Ks to 2 walks.
As Rich steps back to the rubber, he'll get the sign. Bracken Lale to the plate, first pitch of the at-bat, dotted on the outside corner, strike 1. So we're in the top of the third inning. 3-0 Outlaws on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Rich has allowed a couple of base runners, no more. Second pitch of the at-bat, swung on and missed. Got a fastball up high, and Lale could not lay off of it, 0-2. Lale steps back into the box, wiggles the bat over his right shoulder. Breckenridge comes set. The 0-2 pitch is a ball as Lale, his reaction shows me that pitch was really close.
Yep, he was about ready to head back to the dugout.
He did the bat drop where you drop one of your hands up the bat to the barrel as this next pitch is a ball low, 2-2. Good job there by Jackson Osborne to keep it in front.
I don't want to put the broadcaster jinx, but those 2 base runners for the night were both walks, so there has not been a hit yet.
As Breckenridge comes set, the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a ground ball to Gavin Oliver at second base. Catches crow hops, fires it to first, and that is the first out of the inning. Good pitch there from Breckenridge. 1 out. As that'll bring up the top of the order in Ben Lale. He walked his first at bat.
think we got to put Jackson Osborne on the all-hair team. He's got to.
He has got the flow, that's for sure.
He is looking nice.
First pitch of the at-bat, curveball, swung on and popped up into shallow center field. Ryder Wilson doesn't really move all that much, lands safely into his glove for the second out of the inning. A real efficient inning here for Breckenridge.
Yeah, if he took any steps in center field, it was maybe one forward and one back.
It was just maybe happy feet, making sure he wasn't cemented to the ground as Rich steps back on the rubber as Bushelman steps to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat is a ball. 1-0. Next pitch is popped up foul back behind home plate and out of play. 1-1.
That's why you don't park close to the ballpark.
So funny you say that. We were in Riverton for a soccer match. What seems like months ago, but it was only a couple weeks ago. Penalty kick right into my car. Next pitch, swinging a ground ball to Gavin Oliver. He gobbles that up, fires over to first base to get the out. 1-2-3, the Knights go. As you're listening to the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com. When we come back, we'll have Walker Wilson, Jackson Osborne, Braxton Bauer in the bottom of the Uinta Iron Vision third inning.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
Ready is committed to providing superior services to our customers by requiring individual accountability for excellence in quality, safety, and dependability. We are a growing company that is currently hiring across Wyoming, Colorado, Texas, Nevada, Idaho, and elsewhere. Our valued team members receive competitive wages, full benefits, and weekly pay. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Welcome back to the Union Broadcast booth as it's time for the Uinta Iron Vision third inning as the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard reads Outlaws 3, the Knights 0 of Green River, as it's really been the two-out hitting that's done the job for the Outlaws so far.
Two-out rallies.
Couple of two-out triples, one by Ryan Hoover and the other by Gavin Oliver. First pitch of the at-bat to Osborne, swung on and fouled back as that's going to go down the hill and into the apartment complexes, 0-1.
Osborne with a .462 average. He walked in his first appearance.
Lale gets the sign, holds the glove at his waist into the windup, takes that left foot, moves it to the left a little bit. The 0-1 pitch popped up, and a nice running play by Ben Lale behind the plate as he makes the catch. That's going to be the first out of the inning as Osborne pops out to the catcher, one down.
Impressive that Lale made the play for that. I thought that was going to be over the fence. He did not give up on it.
That's a tough play for a catcher running back towards the fence. You don't really know how much room you have. You can feel the difference between the grass and the dirt, but you got to know the fence is coming up, and he was able to stick with it, make the play. That's first pitch to Braxton Bauer, 0-1. As Bauer walked in his first at-bat. The 0-1 pitch was a ball high, 1-1. On deck is Ryan Hoover, who has an RBI triple. That pitch misses, ball 2-1. That's a two RBI triple for for Hoover. Lale into the motion, the 2-1 to Bauer. Swinging a ground ball to the shortstop. Bushelman is unable to make the play. That was deep in the hole as Bauer is able to run it out.
That looked like trouble as soon as he hit it. You could see where the way that was going to bounce. It was going to catch him between the dirt and the grass. And that was going to be a deep throw as well.
Yeah, I'm usually pretty harsh on the book, but I think that's going to go down as a single for Braxton Bowers. He hit that into the old Jeter hole where Bushelman would have had to make a jump throw to get that play. Single for Braxton Bauer. That'll bring up Ryan Hoover, who tripled his last time up, drove in 2 runs. First pitch of the at-bat is fouled away, 0-1.
Just behind the Outlaw dugout.
That's a good sign, though, for Ryan Hoover, who had a tough weekend in Lovell and Powell, as he was able to put a good swing on one, drive it up the right center field gap. Both triples have been in that right center field gap so far. Something you like to see out of the Outlaws, hitting the ball the other way. Lale comes set, the 0-1.
Straight back.
I think that was coming towards us, but got over the fence.
You got a pretty good hole on the left field line.
As Hoover down 0-2. He's down 0-2 in his last at-bat as well. The pitch is a ball away. Good stop there by Ben Lale.
He's done well behind the plate.
3-0 Outlaws with a runner on first in the bottom of the third. Jackson Osborne steps back to the dish. The 1-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a fly ball into center field.
Gonna drop.
As Osborne is unfortunately not going to be credited with a hit as Bauer gets thrown out at second base. Tough break for Jackson Osborne, as that'll go down as a fielder's choice, 8-6.
That was a hard read for Bauer because it looked like the center fielder had a play on that, and then it kind of just dove right in front of him.
That'll bring up Breckenridge looking to help his own cause. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball away. They pick back at first as Hoover is back in the sliding head first dive. 1-0.
Again, a heads-up play by Ben Lale behind the plate. Just noticed that he was not getting back in time.
Next pitch to the at-bat is a ball, 2-0. Up 2-0, Rob. What are you looking for as a hitter?
Looking for something I can put in that right field, I believe.
Lale comes set, holds at the waist, the 2-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Runner goes. The throw, not in time, as Ryan Hoover has himself a stolen base. Ball skips away from the second baseman, backing up the throw. He's able to get there in time. Hoover with a stolen base.
Possibility he could have took off for third, but probably wise that he didn't. But he's in scoring position.
Rich steps back into the box. Lale comes set, holds at the waist. The pitch. It's a ball.
3-1 count?
I believe so. That's what I have. It's hard to see the scoreboard from our angle just because there's the light pole in the way. But this has been a good at-bat for Breckenridge, trying to help his own cause with a runner on second. One down here in the inning. The 3-1. Plunks him.
Yep. Going to have a little timeout, little powwow on the mound.
It's not necessarily the time you want to get hit. If you're ahead 3-1, try to do everything you can to get out of the way of that one. Take your base on ball. Instead, it's going to be technically a hit by pitch. As Rich will take first, Hoover on second, as we get a little bit of a powwow. What do you think the Green River manager is talking about on the mound out there?
I don't think it's what they're going to have dinner afterwards. But here's your chance. The Outlaws have come through with 2 outs in both the first and the second inning, and you're in the same position with the runners on first and second with 2 down.
Man, you talk about the Jackson Osborne being on the all-hair squad. All 3 Lales were out there, and gotta say, they all got pretty long locks there. As that'll bring up Ryder Wilson. He is 0 for 1, reached on an error his first at-bat. Runners on first and second. 1 out here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat off the end of the bat. That's going to roll down the right field line. It's not real often you're so far out in front of the ball you hit the ball to right field as a right-handed hitter.
When we say the end of the bat, you mean the end of the bat on that one. That's exactly where he caught it.
Luckily, it's a little warmer. That may have stung if it was about 2 weeks ago here. But the great thing about it is Ryder Wilson to step back to the plate and face the 0-1 pitch. A breaking ball on the outer third, 0-2.
Pretty pitch.
That's something we talked about with Lale when Oliver was out in front of one of his pitches. Instead of going back to the curveball, he went to the fastball. That time he goes back to the curveball. The 0-2 pitch from Lale. Swing and a ground ball through the hole. That'll go into left field. They're waving around. Hoover, the throw on the way, not in time as Hoover scores. And heads up base running there by Breckenridge as he goes all the way to third on the throw home. Give Ryder Wilson an RBI single as he drives in Ryan Hoover.
2 outs again. Come through. Yeah, heads up base running and both runners runners on the bases to move up second and third.
Second and third, 1 out in the inning. Back into the windup. Lale goes as he will face Damian Common. First pitch to that bat, grounded down the third base line. Ole, as Breckenridge has to get out of the way of that one. That is why you get your lead in foul territory. That ball hits you in foul territory, it's just a hard, painful strike, where if you're in fair territory, it's a painful out. But Common will step back in. That was a really good swing on the 0-1 on the first pitch. Here comes the 0-1. Low and away, 1-1. Damian Common popped out to the second baseman his last time up.
Looks like the Knights have got a little bit of action in their bullpen.
As Lale into the motion, the 1-1. It's a fastball high.
Hard to see from this distance what the number on the jersey is to see who's warming up, but they do have somebody in their bullpen.
As Lale gets the sign, takes a deep breath. He's taking a long pause here. Takes his time. Into the windup, the 2-1. Swinging a ground ball back towards Breckenridge. As this one is hit a little softer, we'll go foul, 2-2.
Yeah, if that stays fair, it's an RBI.
You gotta wonder if if Breckenridge said something to Damian Common in between innings or something, because both of those swings that he's had have been directly at where you lead off on the third base line. As you can see if you're watching online at mylocalradio.com, that Rich is getting his lead in the grass. He's in foul territory. You are allowed to be hit by a pitch in foul territory. It's not an out, but if he's in fair territory, then it's an out. As Lale delivers the 2-2, swinging a fly ball into the outfield. Caught by the center fielder, Libet. Rich is going to tag and not score because that was 2 outs.
2 outs. Yep, that's the inning.
As that'll do it for the Outlaws. They get one on the RBI single from Ryder Wilson. You listen to the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com. When we come back, we'll have the fourth inning for you. Due up for the Knights. The 3, 4, 5 hitters coming up.
Dad, I heard that human eyes can distinguish between 1 to 10 million different colors. Is that true?
That is true. The human eye is amazing. We use our eyes not only to work and learn, but also to simply enjoy the beauty that surrounds us. At Uinta Eye and Vision, we care about each individual's eye health needs. Whether a person is looking for computer glasses, polarized sunglasses to assist in outdoor hobbies, contact lenses, or has general eye health needs, we are here to listen to our patients' thoughts and concerns to help them enjoy their amazing eyes.
Call today to schedule an appointment. 789-3937.
Uinta County School District Number 4 has established a tradition of excellence in academics and extracurricular activities. This is made possible by the positive relationship that exists between families and the school district. Our celebration of each student's success is a product of an entire community, making student success a top priority. We are blessed with an outstanding staff whose interaction with students makes the world a better place. Uinta County School District Number 4, continuing our tradition of excellence. Go Buffs!
Welcome back to the Union Broadcast booth in the middle of the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com. The Outlaws went ahead 4-0 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard as we move to the top of the fourth inning.
And you have a new pitcher on the mound.
Rhett Anderson will take the mound as Breckenridge's day is done as he goes 3 innings pitched, 0 runs given up, 0 hits given up, 5 Ks, and 2 walks. We've already had one no-no thrown in Legion baseball in Wyoming. Actually, two, as the Cheyenne Sixers threw a combined no-hitter. As Red Anderson comes set. First pitch of the at-bat on the way. Swinging a ground ball to the third baseman. That's Hoover. That pops up into the air. As actually, I think Brecken Rich moves over to third. That is indeed Rich at third, as that one eats him up. Lander Welsh reaches on the air, as that was a tough play, but...
Yeah, tough hop, especially the backhand that.
You want to see Rich come get that ball. If you wait for it, it gives it the opportunity to take a bad hop as Anderson comes set. First pitch of the at-bat. 2, Skylar Lee is a ball. 1-0.
We'll say it all year long. Put the ball in play, good things happen.
Anderson gets a sign, comes set. The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a ground ball back up the middle. That is into the outfield for a hit. As the runner touches second, gets one step off, doesn't go any further. That's the first hit of the contest for the Knights, as Skylar Lee is on first. Lander Welch is on second. Nobody down here in the top of the fourth inning.
Looks like Anderson had a little bit of a chance of playing that ball, but went right up the middle.
Anderson comes set. Jace Poley steps into the box. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike on the outside corner. 0-1.
May just be my observation, Aaron, but it seems like the Knights are jumping on early pitches.
Yeah, they wasted very little time to welcome Anderson into this ball game as he comes set. Paoli looks at one outside, 1-1.
They seem to be a lot more patient when Rich was on the mound. They seem to be jumping early now.
Maybe taking the approach of trying to drive up the pitch count of Rich, but he was on a pitch limit, as this is only his second outing of the year. As Anderson comes set. The 1-1 pitch is a fastball high, 2-1. Runner goes, throw to third, not in time. As a little bit of a delayed steal there from Lander Welch. But Skylar Lee does not take second.
Yeah, that's the good news for the Outlaws because the double play is still in motion, or still in play.
It'll be interesting to see what the Outlaws do here if that runner at first decides to go. Twice in Powell, they were able to fake the throw to second, pick the runner off third. As Anderson comes set. The pitch. Swing and a flare into the left field. That'll be a base hit. The Knights are going to get on the board here. Great job there in left field by, I want to say that's Hoover. As he fields it, throws it back in. Sometimes with all of the moving parts, that is actually Hoover.
It is. He moved from third to left.
It's a good job there getting the ball back in and holding the runner to one base as the Knights get on the board, but it's first and second, 2 outs. Outlaws with some work to do here. As Anderson comes set. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and popped up to the backstop as that rides down the backstop for a foul ball.
This makes the fact that Lee didn't take second on that steal a little bit bigger because you would have had a runner on third.
Or possibly even scoring on that play.
Yep, that's true. At least in a position for a sac fly.
As Jace Paoli gets the RBI single. Zane Kovic in the box. The 0-1 pitch swung on and fouled down the third base line off the fence, guarding the Green River Knights dugout. 0-2. 1 run home in the inning. Top of the fourth, Outlaws lead 4-1 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. As Anderson has Paoli in an 0-2 hole. The pitch swung on and fouled down the third base line as it's going to land about 5 feet in front of the dugout for a foul ball.
They have kicked the lights on the stadium.
Hey, there's nothing better than baseball under the lights, huh, Rob?
I agree.
It's hard not to get romantic about this game just because it's such a beautiful game. They call soccer the beautiful game, but I could argue baseball to baseball fans might be up there as well. As Anderson comes set. Checks the runner at second. The 0-2 pitch.
Got him.
Strike 3 on the outer corner. Nice pitch there from Anderson as he gets the punch out. That's the first out of the inning, as that is a huge strikeout there. It'll bring up Dawson Peterson, the second baseman. As we have those defensive changes for you, as Anderson comes in for, we'll get those to you in a moment. First pitch of the at-bat is a ball to Peterson. We're trying to make sure we have the correct player. That is Peterson. We have those defensive alignment changes for you as Common comes out of the game for Anderson, who's on the mound. Hoover moves from third base to left field, and Rich moves from the mound to third base. A swing and a ground ball to the shortstop, Wilson, as he drops it, can't complete the play. As the Knights are going to try to score, Wilson's throw home is in time. They got him. What a response from Walker Wilson. He could have pouted after he bobbled the ball. Instead, he throws the runner out at home for the second out of the inning. Good defensive play there from Walker Wilson, as that leads to 2 outs here in the inning. As that'll bring up Libet.
Your Michigan buddy must have left his broom in Michigan because he's got to clean that plate off with his feet.
Yeah, maybe we can help him out. Frisbee a broom into the field of play as Libet steps in. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. Anderson comes set. First pitch swung on and missed as Anderson goes off speed, 0-1. Anderson, the pitch is high, 1-1.
Was that Lee that was thrown out of the plate?
That was indeed Lee at the plate.
Yeah.
He hesitated coming around third, and when the ball doesn't get to the outfield, you have to go right away. As soon as you hesitate, you're going to get gunned out. As that was a great makeup play there from Walker Wilson as he bobbled the ground ball, but he was able to get the throw out at home. As a strike 2, they throw to third, and they got him. As a couple great defensive plays in the inning, one from Wilson to throw a player out at home, and Jackson Osborne throws the runner out. Paoli trying to steal third. And with that, we move to the bottom of the 4th inning. You're listening to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com. When we come back, we'll have Clifton, then the top of the order.
Get back to feeling your best with Evanston Regional Hospital Physical Therapy. If you find yourself struggling with pain or limited mobility in your everyday life, your recovery starts here. With a personalized treatment plan just for you, our experienced physical therapists will help you every step of the way to reach your goals and get back to doing what you love. Call us today to schedule an appointment. Evanston Regional Hospital, helping you get your life back.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at Weststar Printing design your business cards. Now with same-day and next-day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit Weststar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. Weststar Printing, 307-789-5202.
Welcome back to the Union Broadcast Booth in the middle of a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com. A couple pretty solid defensive plays from the Outlaws get them out of the top of the 4th inning to the plate as we will have Clifton, Oliver, Wilson to bat.
And the Knights put a new pitcher on the mound, Riker Dane, number 24, right-hander.
As he's warming up, we will bring you the stat line for Brecken Lale as he's going to finish the game with 3 innings pitched. He allows 4 earned runs, walks a couple, and strikes out none as the Outlaws are yet to punch out in the match. So they've had some very disciplined at-bats, Rob. I mean, I like that they're driving the ball to right center field. That means that you're letting the ball travel and you're getting a good piece of it, where a lot of times kids want to get out in front of it because, I mean, it feels like you can drive the ball further when you pull it, which obviously you can, but when you pull the ball, sometimes you have a habit of rolling over. As Brody Clifton's going to start us off, the right fielder. He popped out to the shortstop his first time up. As we're going to go to the action cam real quick. You see there's a line of like 4 kids all timing the pitcher up, faking the swing. First pitch of the at-bat is a ball, 1-0.
Looks like no defensive changes for the Knights. Lale leaves the mound and the defense stays the same.
Umpire cleans the plate off again. As Clifton steps back into the box. The pitch is a ball outside, 2-0. Step back to the mound as Dane works from the windup, holds the glove at the chest. Into the motion, the 2-0 pitch is a ball low, 3-0. Good at bat here from Clifton, the 9-hitter. This is what you want to see out of your 9-hitter, is he's working the pitcher. And if you can get on base for Gavin Oliver, who has a double and a triple in the game, it's never a bad sign. Clifton steps back into the box. Got to imagine he's got the red light here, Rob.
Yeah, you better have a stop sign on this one.
Strike on the outer third makes the count 3-1. Even if he was swinging 3-0, that's probably not the 3-0 pitch you want to swing at. That's a pretty good pitch there from Dane.
That was.
3-1 here. Let's see if Clifton can pie plate something. As Dane into the motion, the 3-1 pitch is a ball outside. Draws the leadoff walk. As walking the 9-hitter. Walks are poison to begin with, Rob, but you walk the 9-hitter, you're asking for trouble as Gavin Oliver steps to the plate to deliver that trouble.
Only the second walk given it by the Knights. But you've got a new pitcher on the mound, so you got a little bit of the jitters sometimes, and hopefully the Outlaws can take advantage.
Step into the dish, number 24, Gavin Oliver, 2 for 2, double and a triple.
Bumping that 500 average.
Clifton's on first. He's got a short lead.
Going.
Takes off. No throw as Clifton's going to steal second base. Got a really good jump there.
Well, the pitch was a little bit inside, and as great as Lel's played behind the plate, not really an option to throw that one. He didn't really have an angle to begin with.
Lale comes set. The 1-0 bounces into the dirt. Lale behind the plate. That's Dana on the mound. That's a great job there from Ben Lale to knock that down. 2-0.
Clifton's drawn a lot of attention from the shortstop and the second baseman. They've made 2 attempts to pick off an outlaw on second base already.
The 2-0 pitch. Inside, 3-0. Now the question, Rob, do you give Gavin Oliver the green light? I mean, he's been your best hitter so far, but the pitcher on the mound hasn't thrown very many strikes.
I'd give him the green light.
Aggressive baseball as Dane comes set. The 3-0 pitch. It's a strike, 3-1. Just because a batter has the green light doesn't necessarily mean they want to swing. It's a hard thing to really get over. I mean, I've swung 3-0 twice, and the one time I got out, I promised myself I'd never do it again. So, as Dane comes set, swing, and a fly ball straight back as Oliver put a rip on that one. Full count.
Maybe it's a green light with your pitch, and I don't think either one of those 3-0 pitches were anywhere near where an outlaw would want to be chasing it.
It's got to be the perfect pitch if you're swinging 3-0. Gavin Oliver in a full count. Dane comes set. Checks the runner at second again. The pitch plunks Gavin Oliver in the back, as that's the second time now a ball 4 has hit an Outlaws player. It's a tough time to get hit by a pitch.
Bringing back too many memories for me on that one. Several pitches inside, though, from Dane and so far on the mound.
That'll bring up Walker Wilson. He's due, as he is 0 for 2 in the game with a pop fly to the first baseman and a ground out to the shortstop.
And his average is probably just a little bit above his weight.
Good time to get right here for Wilson. He's got a runner on first and second. Nobody out here in the inning. Drops down a bunt as Dane cannot pick it up. Throw to first is not in time as Walker Wilson does his job, and he's rewarded with getting on base. Bases are loaded, but nobody out for Jackson Osborne. But you love to see that out of your two-hole hitter. You know, the unselfish baseball there is he was able to bunt it down. I mean, laid down a perfect sacrifice bunt. The runners would have advanced, but
Dane couldn't pick it up. But that is beautiful baseball right there. Not too often where you can get players that can execute a good bunt.
Yeah, it's kind of a lost art in today's game. I mean, bunting has been a struggle for, I'd say, a lot of the teams I've watched where if you can lay down the perfect bunt,
go ahead. Looks like we're going to get a new pitcher from the Knights. Leibelt is starting to warm up. They've got somebody in the bullpen as well.
And with that, we're going to take a quick break. Listen to First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com as well as on 99.1 The Big Dog.
This presentation on mylocalradio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
Freeway Tire offers a nationwide service protection plan that covers service parts and labor on select systems, keeping your vehicle on the road. Plus, it includes coverage for towing, lockout service, flat tire changing, fuel, oil, and water delivery service, and jump starts. Knowing that your vehicle is covered at over 50,000 dealer locations nationwide provides that peace of mind wherever you are. Get the details. Visit Freeway Tire and ask about the service protection plan. Freeway Tire, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Welcome back to the Union Broadcast booth in the middle of a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com. Those Outlaws lead 4-1 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Bases are juiced. For your number 3 hitter, Jackson Osborne, he's got a walk and a pop out to the catcher to his name so far today as Osborne will step to the plate. On the mound is Leibel as he's into the motion. First pitch of the at-bat is a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Jackson Osborne steps back into the box. He has a run to his name as well today as he wiggles that bat high above his right shoulder. Leibel holds the glove at the nose. Into the windup, the 0-1 pitch. Bounced into the dirt. Great job there by Lale as the run's going to come home, and he is going to score as it's great hustle there by the runner on third base. That's Brody Clifton. He's going to score on the wild pitch.
And smart base running by the Outlaws as everybody moves up.
That's great base running. I didn't think that ball got far enough away to score, but Brody Clifton broke right away and was able to beat out the throw home. Outlaws lead 5-1 after the heads-up base running from Clifton. As Osborne drives one into the right center, over the right center fielder's head, that's going to roll to the wall as Osborne. 2 runs are in as Osborne pulls into second with the 2 RBI double. That's a great piece of hitting there from Osborne. Outlaws go up 7-1 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard.
Paoli took a step forward and then realized that was going over his head, and as soon as saw that, everybody was on their horses.
That's a tough read for the outfielder there. He took a step in when he should have froze, and once you take that step in, that's a helpless feeling as the ball goes over your head. They'll bring up Braxton Bauer, runner on second, nobody out in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat is fouled back, 0-1. Walker and Oliver, they ride home on the RBI double from Jackson Osborne.
Ball's high.
1-1. So Bauer, the Outlaws offense exploding for 7 runs here in the first 4 innings. Pitcher comes set. The 1-1 to Bauer is a strike at the top of the zone, 1-2.
Got a pretty good gap between short and third.
Bauer 1 for 2 on the day. Hit his single into that gap that you were talking about. As Leibel comes set. The 1-2 pitch was an off-speed pitch. High, looks like a breaking ball that didn't break vertically. As it looks like that one slipped out of his hand, 2-2. Leibel comes set. Bauer steps back in, holds the bat on his right shoulder. 2-2 pitch. The ball high, 3-2. Good job there from Bauer to lay off, as that pitch always looks so tantalizing up by your eyes. Pitcher comes set. Bauer. The payoff pitch. Swing and a fly ball out over the dugout. Foul ball.
Just a little late on that one.
Bauer steps back in. He's a pretty good battler at the plate, as he has had some long at-bats to his name so far this year. Leibel comes set, holds at the waist. Payoff pitch again is a ball high. Bauer draws the walk, stays within himself, as it looked like Green River was trying to nip around the corners there with the base open. As Bauer draws the walk. That'll bring up Ryan Hoover, who has a 2 RBI triple to his name.
He's 2 for 2.
Pitcher comes set, swung on and fouled back. As I think actually Hoover's robbed of the hit because Bauer got thrown out at second.
That's right. Fielder's choice.
That's unfortunate there for Hoover, but it's 2 good swings after having a tough weekend. We'd love to see Hoover bounce back. The 0-1 pitch is a ball inside, 1-1. Lale faked like he was going to throw down to first. Instead, he holds it. 7-1 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Runners on first and second for Ryan Hoover. 2 RBIs on the day. Leibel comes set. The pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2, as that pitch was probably a little high out of the zone, but Hoover went after it, 1-2. Three runs home already in the inning, as Clifton, Walker, Wilson, and Gavin Oliver have scored the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Hoover strikes out. That's the first out of the inning, but that'll bring up Breckenridge.
Different approach from the Outlaws there, where in the same situation earlier, laid down the bunt. But swinging away.
I imagine up 6, you play a little less small ball, as that'll be Rich to the plate. Leibel comes set. Osborne on second. Bauer on first. First pitch to the at-bat to Rich is a curveball in the outside corner. Strike 1. (7-1) on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard as the Outlaws lead the Knights. Runner on first and second, 0-1 is a curveball high, 0-1. Breckenridge is 0 for 1 with a hit by pitch as he grounded out to the second baseman in his first at-bat. Leibel comes set. Looks at second, holds. Daylight play as the runner on second, Osborne, is able to get back. 1-1. When Leibel spun, though, he hesitated to throw the ball. If he throws that right away, they have a better shot. But Osborne is able to get back in time as Leibel comes set for the 1-1. Swinging a ground ball through the hole, as that's going to roll into left field. Osborne being waved home. The throw from the left fielder is up the line as Osborne scores. Runner trying to get to third is Bauer. That looked like it clipped the fielder on third, as
they got a collision.
As we have a player down, we're going to go to a commercial break. You're listening to the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
Do something good for yourself. Give your home a new look. At Kazin's Furniture in Evanston, their friendly staff will help you make your home a peaceful and beautiful place to be. Comfortable furniture, appliances, artwork, lighting, and accessories work together to create an enjoyable and inviting atmosphere in your home. Make your living and sleeping space a wonderful place to be. With brands like Serta, Ashley, GE, and more, visit Kazin's Furniture at 941 Front Street in Evanston.
Welcome back to the Union broadcast booth as they replace the player on the field. Hopefully he's all right, but unfortunately I think that throw missed his glove and got him in the face. As we are in the bottom of the fourth inning, Outlaws up 8-1 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Osborne scoring on the Breckenridge RBI single, as Rich does a good job advancing to second base on the throw to third. Runners on second and third for Ryder Wilson as he steps to the plate, swung on and driven into the fence down the third baseline. 0-1. So we got one out in the inning, the 0-1. Swing and a ground ball to the third baseman. Kovic throws to first to get the out.
No, he's safe.
First baseman pulls his foot.
Bauer scores from third.
That'll go down as an R. See, we had this argument last week. If because of the error, is it still not considered an RBI because it's a reach on error, which is unfortunate for Wilson. He's going to reach on the E5s, I think, who they're going to charge the error to. But that'll bring up the pitcher, Red Anderson, as he's got runners on first and third. With one out in the inning, first pitch to Anderson is a strike on the outside corner, 0-1.
So it looks like it was Kovic that was injured on the play, and they've taken Brackenlell and put him on third.
It's a good observation, as we gave Kovic an error. A little unfair. As Anderson steps back to the plate, waves the bat, points a little bit out towards center field. The 0-1. It's a strike dotted on the outer corner, 0-2.
The Knights have also shifted Paoli from right to center, and Dane, who was the pitcher, is now playing right field for the Knights.
As Leibold on the mound, the 0-2 pitch. Tipped into the mitt for strike three, as Anderson's dispatched on 3 pitches.
Backed with Clifton, who started the inning, correct, Darren?
That would be correct. The Outlaws have officially batted around back to the leadoff hitter as Clifton
drew a walk in his first at-bat of the inning, correct?
That is correct. Leibold comes set. First pitch to Clifton on the way is just outside, 1-0.
Got a runner on first and third. Do you send him off first, Aaron?
I would. You got 2 outs in the inning, second runner in scoring position. Odds are you just have to be smart on third base. But like I said earlier, the Outlaws have picked a couple runners off third in this situation. So you got to imagine the runner on third, which is Breckenridge, I believe. He'll be ready for a throw if they go. As they do, they're going to throw straight through to second. Runner is safe. Rich is going to score. As that's the risk you run when you try to throw the runner out at second. Outlaws go up 8-1 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Let me check the in-house scoreboard to make sure that's right. They have the Outlaws up 10-1 on the in-house scoreboard. We'll check that in between innings.
It's correct. They just haven't moved the...
Runner on second for Clifton. He looks at a ball. 2-0. It's actually 10-1 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard as the Outlaws are laying one on the Knights at the moment. That pitch is swung on and missed by Clifton, 2-1. So we're actually officially 1 run away from the 5-inning run rule. So if the Outlaws can score one more, get a stop in the top half of the inning, they will win the game. Liable, the pitch is a strike on the outer third. Breaking ball, 2-2. Not much you can do there if you're Clifton.
Temperature seems to be dropping a little bit. The fans are grabbing their blankets and their coats down to about 50 degrees.
Still a beautiful night for baseball as Liebel comes set. 2-2 pitch. It's a ball high, 3-2. It's actually ball 4.
There you go. Back to Gavin Oliver.
Runners on first and second, 2 outs for Oliver as he's got a hit by pitch in the inning. As that's 2 walks in the 4th inning alone for Clifton. Something you love to see out of your 9 hitters getting on base for the top of the order. He's done a great job of that today as Oliver takes the first pitch on the outside corner, 0-1. Gavin Oliver started the game with with a double. Then he had an RBI triple the top of the second, hit by pitch in the top of the 4th. Second at bat of the inning, reaches out and he deposits one into left field. That's going to drop for a base hit. They're waving the runner home. The throw comes in from left field, cut off as the run will score, as that's Ryder Wilson that touches home.
Probably a smart move to cut the throw off by the shortstop or the third baseman because it wasn't really going to be a play. Keeps the runners from advancing to third.
So for Gavin Oliver, he's got a single, double, and a triple. We'll see if he gets one more at-bat, try to complete the cycle. He's got the ability as Walker Wilson steps in, takes a pitch on the inner third, 0-1. To add to that, he's also been hit by a pitch, scored 3 times, as he's been a catalyst at the top of the order for the Outlaws. Leibold comes set, the 0-1 to Wilson. Inside, 1-1. It's 11-1 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. The Outlaws are up by 10. In a normal 7-inning match, it would be a dime if they were able to get a stop in the top of the inning, as that pitch is inside, 2-1. But with it being a 9-inning scheduled game, we'll see what they decide to do. As it's 2-1 to Walker Wilson, he steps back to the plate, wiggles the bat on his right shoulder. Leibold comes set, holds at the waist. The 1-2 pitch is high, 3-1. Walker Wilson tried to sacrifice himself in his at-bat earlier in the inning. There's an error on the play as Wilson was able to reach. Steps back in. Leibold checks the runner on second. The 3-1 pitch. Swung on and popped up. That is on the infield. Bushelman calls off the rest of the infield, makes the play. As that'll do it for us here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Ooh, the top of the 5th. Outlaws up 11-1 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Listen to the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws baseball on 99.1 The Big Dog and on mylocalradio.com. More after this.
This presentation on mylocalradio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
Freeway Tire offers a nationwide service protection plan that covers service parts and labor on select systems, keeping your vehicle on the road. Plus, it includes coverage for towing, lockout service, flat tire changing, fuel, oil, and water delivery service, and jump starts. Knowing that your vehicle is covered at over 50,000 dealer locations nationwide provides that peace of mind wherever you are. Get the details. Visit Freeway Tire and ask about the service protection plan. Freeway Tire, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Welcome back to the Union Broadcast Booth. Aaron Poling, Rob Liefson with you here at Ross Kesterson Stadium as the Outlaws are up 11-1 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard as we work our way to the top of the fifth inning.
And the Outlaws are going to throw Gavin Oliver on the mound.
Oliver looking to bounce back after, I'd say, an outing that he's probably not happy with himself over as he got the start in Game 2 of Powell. They knocked him around a little bit. It wasn't exactly all his fault, but I'm sure Oliver's going to want to bounce back here as he does have a save to his name as he came into the game at Lovell, and he was able to save Game 2 with the tying runner on second and 2 outs. So Oliver will get the ball. He'll step onto the rubber. He's going to face the 8-9-1 hitters as it's Libet, the pitcher, stepping onto the mound. As we reset the defense for you, checking into the ball game is Jace Windley. He'll be at second. Osborne behind the plate. Rich, Walker, Wilson, and Bauer across the infield. First pitch from Oliver is a ball. And from left to right in the outfield, Hoover, Ryder, Wilson, and Clifton. As the first pitch from Oliver was high, 1-0. Into the motion, the 1-0 is a ball away, 2-0. And Rob, I've noticed a little bit with Gavin. He tends to get below the ball a little bit. If he stays on top of it, that's where I feel like he's at his best. The 2-0 pitch was a ball high, 3-0. And with that, he didn't look like he finished that pitch as well as he usually does. And that's kind of where I think his balls come from, is they're high a lot as Oliver. The 3-0 is a ball. Walks him on 4 pitches. That'll bring up Brecken Lale, the 9-hitter. As we are in the top of the 5th inning, Outlaws with an 11-1 lead on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Runner on first with Lale at the plate.
I think it's actually Riker Dane because he took his spot when he came in relief.
I think you are correct. As once again, we're trying to keep all of the players in line, but with all of the moving parts, sometimes it gets a little hard in the scorebook. I've got about 1 million crosses as the 1-0 pitch is a ball, 2-0. What do you want to see out of Oliver to bounce back here? That's 6 straight balls.
How about a strike right down the pipe? Let's not make it complicated.
The 3-0. It just doesn't look like he's finishing his pitches as he's missed a lot high. He's ahead 3-0. Once again, this is only his 3rd outing of the year. His first outing was about 2 pitches and got the out. So for all intents and purposes, really only his 2nd outing as he tries the breaking ball. 3-0. That bounces into the dirt. That's a walk.
Which puts the Knights back to the top of the order. Looks like we're having a little powwow on the mound.
Manager Nick Small's going to go talk to Gavin. As there's no real need to panic here. You're up 11-1 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. This is a good time to try to work through some things if you're Oliver. I mean, you haven't thrown as many strikes in this inning as you would like, but, you know, the tying run is probably the hitter stepping to the plate the next time he goes through the order. So you don't really have any pressure to go out and be perfect. If you're Gavin Oliver, if you throw a strike down the middle and it gets hit, so what? You're up 11-1. Got a runner on first and second. Nobody out here in the top of the 5th on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard as that brings in Ben Lale. Oliver holds, comes sets, kicks the leg. The first pitch is a strike right down the middle. 0-1. Just what the doctor ordered, and that time too, his front leg, he lifted it up more than going slide step. Slide step, you have that tendency not to finish as well if your mechanics get a little off as Oliver comes set. The 0-1. Swing and a ground ball through the 5-6 hole for a base hit into left field. They're going to hold the runner at third as Rich does a good job to cut that throw off as that'll load the bases for Dylan Bushelman, the shortstop. But, you know, I don't mind that. You got a ground ball. It just happened to be in the wrong spot. Sometimes it can be overthought on the mound, but You get a pitch, get a ground ball as the Outlaws pulled the infield in up 10.
Wilson was trying to hold the runner on second, so it left a bigger gap between between short and third.
First pitch to Oliver. The ball on the there's a ball outside. Oliver comes set. The 1-0 pitch. It's a strike on the outside corner, 1-1.
Looked like an identical pitch to the first one. Not a big lead on third.
I was going to say he's more backwards towards the dugout than he is towards home plate as the 0-1 pitch is a breaking ball. Makes it 1-2.
One and two.
Oliver comes set, holds at the waist. The 1-2 pitch. Off the glove of Osborne is going to go to the backstop. A run will score. Cutting the lead to 11-2 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Osborne did as much as he could, but that run will score on the wild pitch.
Looks like the Outlaws are going to keep the infield in.
They're up 11-2 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. As Oliver comes set. The 2-2 pitch is high, full count. Bushelman steps back into the box, holds the bat on his right shoulder. Oliver comes set, so Bushelman will lift the bat off his shoulder. Full count pitch, swung on and missed as Osborne picks it out of the dirt for the out. Great play there from Osborne. It's 1 out here in the inning. As Oliver went to that curveball in a 3-2 count. It's never a bad wrinkle. So that's the first out in the inning. That'll bring up Lander Welch. First pitch to the at-bat, swung and grounded back up the middle for a base hit. 1 run will score. Wilson comes up firing. They're going to hold the runner at third as the runner's going to go to second base. 11-3.
Smart base running by Welch.
Yeah, you got to hit your cutoff man there. You've got a huge lead. I know you want to throw him out at home, but they stop the runner. If you hit the cutoff man, it's first and third. Instead, it's second and third.
Yeah, it takes a double play out of an option.
As Welch with the RBI single. As they're going to back the infield up now. First pitch of the at-bat is a strike on the outer third, 0-1. 11-3 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. 2 runs in the inning for the Knights as Skylar Lee steps to the dish, down 0-1. Oliver comes set, the 0-1. There's a ball low, good stop there by Osborne. Oliver looking to navigate his way out of the inning. The 1-1 pitch. The strike on the outer third, 1-2. Perfectly placed there from Gavin Oliver.
Lee had, I think, the first hit of the ball game for the Knights, didn't he?
You would be correct. Oliver comes set. The 1-2 pitch. It's a ball just a bit outside, 2-2.
Just missed.
Not a bad 1-2 pitch, though. But now you got to come get him here. You don't want to go to 3-2. If you're Oliver, you've thrown a lot of fastballs in this at-bat. I want to see him come back with a breaking ball right here. 2-2 pitch. Blows him away with a fastball.
Got him with the heat. Second strikeout of the inning for him.
Well, never mind what I said. That's why I'm up here, not down there. Brings up Jace Paoli.
He's 1 for 2 today.
First pitch of the at-bat just misses that outside corner. 1-0. Gavin Oliver looks to settle in a bit. Comes set, the 1-0 pitch. Fastball just high, 2-0. Runners on second and third, 2 outs in the inning, 2 runs home in the inning as well. 11-3 Outlaws on top of the Green River Knights on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Oliver comes set, the 2-0 pitch. It's a breaking ball hit back up the middle as Wilson gets it, spins, throws. What a play by Walker Wilson as he fires that one across the diamond to get the out. He had to spin to make the throw. Great play there. You listen to the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com. More from the Union Broadcast booth after this.
With 25 years of successful industry experience, Mountain West Business Solutions looks forward to providing all of our customers with exceptional service, industry-leading technology, and a one-of-a-kind buying experience. We will streamline your workflow and increase your productivity by assessing your business needs and helping you choose the correct solution that fits the needs for your business. Great people, great products, and great service. Mountain West Business Solutions, 133 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
What is Uinta BOCES #1? It's your community college to pursue your degree or certificate. It's high school equivalency. It's CPR and other workforce training. It's cooking and computer classes. It's 3D printers, vinyl cutters, and other free tools. We're many different things to many different people, meeting the education needs of the place we call home. So what is Uinta BOCES #1? That's for you to decide. Come see us today and let us help you make your educational dreams come true.
Welcome back to the Union Broadcast booth in the middle of a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com. 11-3 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard as we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Due up for the Outlaws. Osborne, Bauer, Hoover. As we move ahead to the 5th inning. Not a lot of room in that on that scorebook as the Outlaws score 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 runs in the bottom of the 4th inning to go up 11-1. The Knights score 2 more to force this game to continue. If the Outlaws score, they will have a 10-run advantage in the bottom of the 5th. In typical games that go 7 innings, that would be considered a dime in the Outlaws win. But since we're playing 9 innings, it'll be interesting to see if they still consider it that way. I think they probably will as Leibel throws his last warm-up pitch as Osborne will step to the plate.
Osborne's 1 for 2 for the night.
With a walk to his name as well.
Wow. We do a little dancing on the plate to clean it off.
They need to invent something to make that easier.
Maybe a little broom. How about that?
Oh. See if there's one up here. Leibel, first pitch of the at-bat. Osborne takes it low. 1-0.
Little dust vac.
Do you imagine, though, a home plate umpire just vacuuming off home plate? It looks so strange in a baseball game as Leibel into the motion, the 1-0. Swinging a ground ball to the shortstop. Bushelman throws it over and gets it just in time. That's a great play from Bushelman.
Bobbled that just enough.
1 out in the inning. They'll bring up Braxton Bauer. We apologize. We're having a couple technical difficulties with the action cam as it's kind of going in and out. As we'll try to get it fixed in time for Bauer's at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat, he goes around. Strike 1.
Looking for his first hit of the night.
Bauer's reached base a few times tonight. Excuse me. Yeah, twice. Second pitch is a ball. They didn't give Bauer a hit on the ground ball into the hole?
Not according to this scoreboard, but
Bauer swings and pops one up, foul. Yeah, according to Game Changer, they did not give Bauer a hit as he hit one into the 5-6 hole. That would have been a tough play for Bushelman to make. I have Bauer with a hit. It's a little harsh for Braxton Bauer there as he steps back in. Leibel, the motion, the 1-1 is a good take. Ball 2 as that curveball breaks just out of the zone. 2-1. Leibel into the motion, the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a fly ball down the right field line. That's hooking foul. Yep.
Just a hair late on that one.
I don't know. If I'm Bauer, I'm going to appeal that one to the official scorekeeper, as that's a tough break, as that ball would have been a tough play. 2-2. The ball high, 3-2.
That was a good take.
Looked like a breaking ball that was breaking high above the zone. You see that spin at about your eyes. I mean, it's going to be real hard to lay off that one. The full count pitch. Swing and a flare.
Just into the gap.
Finds the hole between first and second as Braxton Bauer, by my standards, has his second hit of the ball game, but they can't take that one from him.
One of those nice balls that seems to have an eye of its own. We're going to get a pinch runner from the Outlaws, number 6, Tyson Bateman.
That'll bring up Ryan Hoover. He's got an RBI triple to his name. Hoover steps to the plate. Leibelt holds at the waist. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and popped up.
A mile high.
Middle of the infield. They can't see it. It falls. But they're going to throw the pinch runner out. Bateman at second. That's a tough break for Bateman. Can't do anything there.
Lost it in the lights.
That is smart, though, from Green River.
Yeah, either that or a high baseball IQ play to let it look like you were going to catch it and let it drop.
By the way, they were covering their heads. I'm going to go with lost it in the lights as we go back to the main cam. 2 outs as Breckenridge steps to the plate, takes the ball high, 1-0. Leibelt wastes very little time getting back on the mound before Rich can get back to the plate. He's already waiting for the signal from his catcher. Comes set, the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. They're going to throw it back over to first. Runner's back as that ball bounces away. They've tried to pick Hoover off twice at first base. He's gotten back both times.
Rich 1 for 2 for the night.
The pitch. Swung
and
on.
I would say 2 for 3.
Flared in the gap in right center field as that's going to roll to the wall. Hoover hesitated for a second, but he's going to score as Rich trots into second with an RBI double, making the score 12-3 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. So to bring up Ryder Wilson with a chance to drive in the run to give the Outlaws a 10-run lead as Rich is on second with the double.
Wilson 2 for 3 for the night. And make him 3 for 4. And there's comes your second run.
As the runner rounds third, he will score as the throw is cut off. Wilson runs to second on the throw.
Smart base runner there.
As that makes it 13-3 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. And manager Nick Smalls walking towards the dugout, and that looks like that's going to do it for us here as the Outlaws win this ball game 13-3 as Ryder Wilson has the de facto walk-off RBI single as he drives in the 13th run of the ball game, putting the Outlaws up 13-3. As we're going to go to a commercial break, you listen to the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com as we're going to have the postgame show for you after a big ad blast.
Helping young people grow into productive adults is like putting a puzzle together. Each aspect of life is equal to one puzzle piece. Restful sleep, a healthy breakfast, a positive experience at home before school sets the tone for the whole day. Positive student interaction with teachers, district staff, coaches, and peers all add to the puzzle. At Uinta County School District Number 6, we work hard to make each puzzle piece meaningful and powerful for every student. By working together, we can help every student grow into a masterpiece. It's a great day to be an Eagle.
You're invited to come in and visit with the team at Cache Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley today. Our customers are our friends. If you haven't ever been in, stop in today. We'd love to get to know you. If you haven't been in for a while, stop in and let's get caught up. And if you were here yesterday, come back again soon. You always have an open invitation to visit the crew at Cache Honda Yamaha, where our customers are our friends, on US 91 between Logan and Smithfield.
seekers, optimists, authentic people with a fire in their belly and greatness in their hearts. You'll find them here, in a place where the spirit of the cowboy lives and thrives.
I am a cowboy.
I am a cowboy.
Soy vaquera. The world needs more cowboys.
In the past, when you needed a crown, it took multiple appointments and a mouthful of goop to create a mold of your teeth. Those days are gone. Bear River Dental has equipment that gets your crown done in one appointment.
So this is the scanner for our same-day crowns, and as you can see, we go through, we scan it, and then we're able to design exactly what your crown's going to look like, and then we send that to the mill, and it's going to cut it out. It's going to look just like it's shown on the screen.
The same-day crown machine builds your new crown for a perfect fit. Same-day crowns are one of the many services offered at Bear River Dental in Evanston. Call today to schedule an appointment.
When you're hungry for a fresh, juicy burger, a thick, mouth-watering steak, prime rib, a delicious fresh wrap, an amazing salad bar with soup, veggies, and fruit, or breakfast with all the trimmings, you'll find it all at the Legal Tender Restaurant. Just thinking about it makes your mouth water. The menu at the Legal Tender is filled with delicious options. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, come and enjoy a wonderful meal today at the Legal Tender Restaurant inside the Best Western Dunmar Inn on Harrison Drive in Evanston.
A beautiful smile increases your confidence. At Black's Fork Dental in Mountain View, our mission is to inspire lasting smiles. We offer teenage and adult patients clear aligners to straighten smiles, in some cases eliminating the need for metal braces. Clear aligners are worn daily to help move your teeth until your perfect smile is achieved. Call us for a free consultation to see if you're a candidate for clear aligners by ClearCorrect. Black's Fork Dental, inspiring lasting smiles.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uintah County School District Number 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Now you can get your oil changed, have minor repairs made to your vehicle, and get it completely detailed at one location in one appointment. T-Bar Body Shop in Evanston does body work and more, a lot more. If you need to have a trailer rewired, your brakes replaced, a chip repaired in your windshield, or your windshield replaced, you can get it all done at T-Bar Body Shop. This is the manager, Jeremy Rex, inviting you to stop in for a free quote today. T-Bar Body Shop, 515 County Road. Let T-Bar fix your car.
Teach your children important money management skills that will benefit them for a lifetime with a Trona Valley Federal Credit Union youth account. Understanding the importance of saving and learning how to use money wisely can be taught from a very young age. These special accounts help kids learn to save, borrow, and spend responsibly, and are perfect for young people to get a good financial start. Open a youth account today at Trona Valley Federal Credit Union. Member NCUA.
Light up your world with a custom-built LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. It's a proven fact that signage that lights up creates more attention. So light it up and then add text, images, and video, and your sign becomes even more powerful. Start sharing your advertising messages and information with your customers today. The team at Rocky Mountain Sign provides all types of quality signage that is custom-built and maintained. Call today for a free quote. Rocky Mountain Sign, 307-789-5202. Rocky Mountain Sign, serving customers in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho.
Napa know-how isn't just for guys like this. Power tools. Every driver deserves quality parts. Practical and cool. So you can do it yourself with Napa Auto Parts or get it done for you at a Napa Auto Care Center. Which means Napa know-how is for you, karaoke car lady. And never popped a hood guy?
I can pop a hood.
You too, Mr. Park a mile away. Oh yeah. Do it yourself or have it done for you. That's Napa know-how.
Napa know-how. Covelos, your one-stop farm and auto shop.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Welcome back to the Union Broadcast booth. It is time. We're going to skip ahead to our McKay Frankum. Or we're actually going to skip ahead to our Pepsi player of the game. That is What I Like. Brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages. And then joining me in the Union Broadcast booth is that Pepsi player of the game, Ryder Wilson. Ryder, how you doing today?
I'm pretty good.
So you guys come out. You got to get a big win at home. 13-3 over. Oh, that says Powell. Ignore that. Over the Green River Knights. What's it like to finally get out on the field and have your first home game of the year after all the weather that we've had? I mean, thinking about during the winter time, you must have been dreaming about this day.
Yeah, it feels really nice to be able to get on our home field, not have to travel all the way to wherever.
The 5 minutes back home's a little better than the 5 hours to Powell and Level, huh?
Yeah.
So you went 3 for 4. What was your approach like at the plate today?
I was just going up there with intent to get a nice hit. Didn't matter if it went far or not. Just wanted to get on base.
So by my account anyways, you've had a pretty good start to the year. It seems like a lot of the time the ball comes off your bat, it's coming off your bat hard. What's been kind of the key to your quick start?
So far this year, I've just had confidence at the plate. I'm not really scared to go up there anymore.
So looking at an overall team win like this, what can that do for your guys' confidence in the dugout?
For me, the win kind of gives me more confidence, especially seeing that the team is up and we can keep going.
You guys are heading to Rock Springs on Thursday. What do you guys got to do to continue this momentum?
I think we just need to keep the pressure up, keep getting base hits.
You guys were, when the game was close, you guys were super aggressive, snagging a couple of stolen bases from a couple of different players. Is that something that you guys work on or something you guys like to do, is be super aggressive?
I wouldn't say we really work on stealing a whole lot. I feel like kind of just our team is just pretty speedy.
Appreciate your time, Ryder. We're going to bring in manager of the Evanston Outlaws, Nick Small. As coach, you guys pick up the 13-3 win. What's it mean going forward for you guys?
Oh, we're just going to keep staying to the grind. Still got to take good approaches at the plate and got to clean up a little defense. We did have a couple bumbles out there, and pitchers throwing strikes. Can't give up the walks. We had a few walks tonight.
So you guys finally got to get out on the field and practice out on an actual field instead of in the gym. What kind of progress has your team made since you were able to get out on the field more consistently?
Yeah, it was a good week and a half practice. We got outside, and it's nice to be practicing outside, seeing the reps off the field instead of the gym floor. And I think you saw it tonight that week and a half practice, we came a long way from last time we played.
So what does a win like this do for your team's confidence?
Winning's fun, so having fun's the name of the game.
What do you guys have to do to continue this against Rock Springs on Thursday?
Same thing we did tonight. Go up with a good mindset at the plate, to put good contacts on the ball, and pitchers throw strikes and play good defense.
So your team is starting to build momentum as you pick up your second victory of the year. What do you want to see from your team as the season continues? I know we're real early in the season, so a lot of the stats are kind of take them with a grain of salt as they're going to find their balance later throughout the year. What do you want to see for your team to continue to build this momentum?
Still working hard in practice and putting the work in and keeping the fundamentals in check.
I appreciate your time, Coach. Thank you.
Yep, I'd reach out to our sponsors tonight, the Grand Slam Club, Tom's HVAC, Union Wireless, Novus Glass, Esparre Ranch, Kazine's, Todd Hoover, Rocky Mountain Yeti, Sud Brothers, and we'll give a shout-out to a group of our Home Run Club sponsors tonight, El Rancho Grande, Les Schwab, Alliance Drilling, Bear River Vet Clinic, Trona Valley, and Power Controls. Thank you, guys. Wouldn't be able to do it without you.
Awesome, Coach. Thank you for your time.
Yep, thank you.
Whether you're working with a realtor or you're selling your home by owner, the title company you choose really matters. They handle all the research to make sure there aren't any bad surprises like hidden liens, unpaid taxes, forgery, easement restrictions, or access issues. At First American Title, the staff has a combined 140 years of experience and a 98% excellent customer service rating. Make the right choice. Choose to close with First American Title. 1048 Main Street, Evanston.
At Y-Hi, we are with you is more than just 3 simple words. It encompasses the principles we live by to serve our members and local communities. So if you're looking to keep your banking relationships local with a partner who will always be there for you, look to us. We're Y-Hi. We're Wyoming. We're with you. Visit yhi.org to learn how you can be a part of something bigger today.
When you're looking for great deals on a vehicle, you'll find them at Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston. With 2 locations to serve you, let your adventure start here. Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston, legend driven.
Western Wyoming Beverages has been proudly owned and operated in Wyoming for over 50 years, providing reliable service, friendly staff, and the nation's top beverage products, including Pepsi. We always strive to be the premier business partner for our customers. Western Wyoming Beverages services Rock Springs, Green River, Jackson, Evanston, Kemmer, Pinedale, Wamsutter, Big Piney, Mountain View, and Lyman. Go Red Devils!
Welcome back to the Union broadcast booth as we erase that warning. We have power as it is time for your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap as the Outlaws take care of the Green River Knights. Sorry about the wrong logo there. They win 13-3 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. It's time for your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap as the Outlaws got the scoring going early as they scored 2 in the first, 2 in the second, 1 in the third, and then they score 6 runs in the 4th inning, capped off by 2 more in the 5th, making the score 13-3 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Winning this game in a dime fashion, as that is your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap, 113 Front Street, where fast meets fresh and gourmet every single day. It is time for your McKay Franklin precision play of the game. And for that, we're going to give it to Walker Wilson, who makes a sick play up the middle, going to his right, snagging the ball, spinning, throwing it on the move as Walker Wilson gets the precision play of the game. As when we come back, we will talk again about our Pepsi player of the game, just in case you missed it. You listen to the First Bank Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com.
Whether you're working with a realtor or you're selling your home by owner, the title company you choose really matters. They handle all the research to make sure there aren't any bad surprises like hidden liens, unpaid taxes, forgery, easement restrictions, or access issues. At First American Title, the staff has a combined 140 years of experience and a 98% excellent customer service rating. Make the right choice. Choose to close with First American Title. 1048 Main Street, Evanston.
At Y-Hi, we are with you is more than just 3 simple words. It encompasses the principles we live by to serve our members and local communities. So if you're looking to keep your banking relationships local with a partner who will always be there for you, look to us. We're Y-Hi. We're Wyoming. We're with you. Visit yhi.org to learn how you can be a part of something bigger today.
you're looking for great deals on a vehicle, you'll find them at Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston. With 2 locations to serve you, let your adventure start here. Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston, legend driven.
Western Wyoming Beverages has been proudly owned and operated in Wyoming for over 50 years, providing reliable service, friendly staff, and the nation's top beverage products, including Pepsi. We always strive to be the premier business partner for our customers. Western Wyoming Beverages services Rock Springs, Green River, Jackson, Evanston, Kemmer, Pinedale, Wamsutter, Big Piney, Mountain View, and Lyman. Go Red Devils!
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com. We're going to do the Pepsi player of the game again, as that is Ryder Wilson goes 3 for 4, 3 RBIs, and a few runs scored as he hits the de facto walk-off as he drives in the 13th run to end the game for the Outlaws. As he had a pretty good game, played some pretty good defense in center field. One of the more intriguing plays, I just, as a baseball fan and finding things interesting, is the fly out to center fielder. Walker Wilson legitimately played him perfectly position-wise as that ball landed in his glove. I think if he took one step, it was just to get his feet moving underneath him so he wasn't standing flat-footed. But Walker Wilson is our Pepsi player of the game. That is what I like, brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages. And one quick calendar update for you before we log off, as the Outlaws, they play on Thursday at Rock Springs. Unfortunately, we will not be able to cover this game as the Evanston Red Devils will be playing in region soccer. Fortunately for us, as that's going to be a lot of fun. Dennis Bedwell will have the girls game at 4 p.m. Elon Olive will have the boys game at 4 p.m. Until next time, go Outlaws.
The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of mylocalradio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. No portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. Thank you for joining us for this sports presentation on mylocalradio.com.